All right. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be doing internet quizzes and making tier lists. So we're going to go ahead and start. And this YouTube video was going to be less about your entertainment than most YouTube videos. It's going to be more about me making this just as an activity for myself to do. And what was I got this idea when I was doing internet quizzes by myself. Oh, yes, this is what we're starting out with. What kind of people do I attract? We're getting straight into the juice. I already did probably most of these first ones. Maybe not the BuzzFeed one, though. And they're classic. I mean, they are classic BuzzFeed. What kind of people am I attracting? How confident am I? Okay, we can eliminate the two extremes and even the two almost extremes, leaving us with it's something I need to work on or a little confident. Well, which one of those is more confident? Being a little confident or it being something I need to work on? I'll go a little confident. No, I gotta be honest with myself. It's something I need to work on. How do I act at parties? I dance. I mean, I do most of these things, except don't usually leave early. Usually they're later than most. I'll tell you that. I cling to friends. I do that a little. I challenge people to do that. I'm proud as much as I cling to friends. I'm never at parties. Wouldn't say that. Not a. I guess dance is the most applicable for myself. What do I prefer to do in my free time? I prefer out of these things, hang out with friends, no question. There's no debate on that. How type A am I? Oh man, I kind of know what this means, but I barely know what this means. I guess I'll go only on certain things. That seems like a safe answer for my knowledge of what that actually is. Um, my flirting style, it's not insults. I'm not a roaster. Compliments. I'll toss a compliment. Probably a lot. Yeah. My CPD compliments per day, pretty high. Don't flirt with anyone ever. I wouldn't say that. Would not say that. Jokes, banter. Banter. Yeah, oh, banter, no question. Which of these things annoys me the most? People who take forever to text back? That doesn't annoy me. Loud mouth sounds. Yeah, I could get behind being annoyed by some loud mouth sounds. People who leave unnecessary voicemails? No, voicemails are they're so easy to avoid by just why would it I mean what? You could just not listen to the voicemail if you don't like voicemails. It's on you if you get annoyed by things that you press play on yourself. People who describe long, boring dreams. I don't think a dream has ever been boring for anyone. Clowns that can't take a hint. I've never encountered that. Knuckle cracking. None of these are annoying. I guess we'll go loud mouth sounds out of all those options. If I have a crush on someone, how do I get their attention? Baked goods. Never. I've never baked goods for a crush. I've baked goods or made baked. I shouldn't say baked goods. I've made baked goods to annoy an ex, which that's an odd and a niche way to be petty right there. No, that's not the primary reason. I baked. I guess the primary reason for they were pistachio chocolate chip cookies. They were fire. They were super expensive to make. But the primary reason for that was to procrastinate on homework. I wouldn't even say that was that was not even a secondary reason. The X annoying. That was like a tertiary reason. Um, Not annoying, just to make jealous. Just like, oh, I baked these cookies. If you had stayed with me, you'd be getting these cookies. that was what that was. I look like I'm having so much fun. Oh, I'm surprised that's even an answer. Sexy babies. What? Oh, this is not a this is not a pleasant. This is not a pleasant answer. Oh, I need to change who I am if I'm attracting. Let's go back to the drawing board. I already did the zoo.com one. Let's go UQuiz. I haven't done UQuiz yet. Oh man. Quiz introduction. You're a bad boy, aren't you? No. Matt. We'll go Matthew. Go Matthew. What is my relationship with my exes? I guess this. We talk once every 6 months. Probably both of them. One of them don't really talk. Another one once every 6 months. No hard feelings in either one. Favorite coping mechanism: crying, talking out with a close friend, distracting myself. Definitely not. I like talking out potential scenarios, like with close friends. Like the future. But like sadnesses, I go to art, right? Well, distracting myself, which sometimes is art, sometimes it's Star Trek, which is an awesome show. And hopefully later into this video, we'll get into some Star Trek quizzes. I know y'all are liking that. I know it's recording, right? That's what that is. Okay. What's my sense of humor? Sarcasm? No. Extremely thought out and clever jokes. Racism, homophobia, transphobia, etc. Wow. This quiz is giving you options. Dad jokes / puns. I would say that it's my sense of humor is somewhere in between these. It's wordplay and hypothetical scenarios too. It says I'm screen sharing, but am I recording? Pause share. Okay, I am recording. Just want to make sure. Extremely thought out and clever jokes versus dad jokes and puns. It's somewhere in between, but I guess it leans. I guess, in all honesty, it leads towards puns. If you could talk to any of these people, who would you talk to? I mean, I think we can go ahead and rule out Trump and Pitbull. If Frida Kahlo, I don't. That actually maybe. I think Taylor Swift. No, not. I'm not a Swiftie. I don't need to talk to Sam. Emma Watson. I guess Frida Kahlo, honestly, because what would I talk about Emma Watson? I mean, would she want to talk about Harry Potter? Would I want to talk about Harry Potter? I would. It's awesome. Boobs or ass? Oh, this is inappropriate. Oh my. How old am I? 18 to 23. That one's easy. Favorite animal? Cats, dogs, frogs, birds, dinos. Out of all of these, it's dino. You know what? We don't even know enough about dinos. It's either birds or cats. Cats have grown on me. I'll say that. I used to be a no dog, no cat guy. Neither one. But cats are getting there. Are you ever the one to make the first move? If we're going purely on my dating life history, never have I made the first move. That's the truth. But I'm not opposed to making the first move. I'm a little scared of it, though. What's your worst trait? Too sexy. Oh, come on. Come on, people, get real. If you're putting too sexy, freaking tighten it up. Manipulative? I wouldn't say that. Cringe? I think it's either cringe or annoying. I think cringe probably more than annoying. Is my worst trait. I'm too sexy for my life. Probably. I don't understand this. For my hat. Sometimes low key I am too sexy for my hat. The hat makes me hat sometimes I lose a little attractiveness when I put on a hat sometimes. Oh, this is some we'll go with that. Let this yeah, this quiz is descending into madness. I guess we'll go with WTF, I don't even know you. Man, you you were doing so well at making this quiz in the beginning, but you just fell hard during the final stretch. Oh, that was disappointing ending to that quiz. The best fucking people. I bet this is the only answer. That I'm suspicious of that now. You quiz. Okay, we're not going anywhere with that. Okay. Going back, what kind of people do I attract? You see, I like doing this one because it's just talking. I get to talk about um myself. Let's go to California psychics. Can you really be a psychic if you're given your advice via an algorithm? No. No. Let's get this a little more specific here. What quality is most important when it comes to a potential romantic partner? Okay, I like this kind of question. Empathy, maturity, reliability, spontaneity. We're hitting empathy. We're hitting empathy. How would I best describe my sense of style? Geek chic. I don't know what boho is. So not that. Classic, vintage. I think it's classic. It's not geek chic. And it's not vintage. What do you but classic is such a similar word to vintage in like the style sense. What do I do in my free time? Read. I don't organize my closet in my free time. Where do I volunteer? I do out of all these, I definitely daydream the most. Sometimes I set aside time to daydream. Which quality is a deal breaker for you? I mean, a bad listener, too clingy, flaky, or uptight. It's odd that I'm trying to choose between flaky and uptight because they seem so opposite. But I don't want one either. And I wouldn't want clingy either. Bad listener? No, I wouldn't want that either. Yeah, these are all bad qualities. Deal breakers? Maybe none of them are deal breakers. I mean, depending on the degree, they're all deal breakers. But we're going too uptight. We're going with that. Like when you hit the time with your friends, I'm always the one who ends up crying in the bathroom. That's never been there. Make sure everyone goes home safe. I'd say I lose a little of my mind out there. So I'm not really concerned about much. So I'm not that one either. Loses everyone by the end of the night. Organizes the party or agenda. It's one of these two. I guess we'll go loses everyone. I'll splinter away. I'll do that. In your past relationships, you almost never felt unloved, bored. We'll go bored. um, what do you think makes people fall in love with you? Vulnerability, impulsivity, self-reliance, honesty. Probably vulnerability or self-reliance. We'll hit with vulnerability. That's what made my first college friend be my friend. He was a dude. Vulnerability gets you places. How far is this a long quiz? Oh man, I wish this was a long quiz, like a 250 question quiz. I'm liking these questions. How do I typically show love to others? I hope this is recording my voice, dog. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Vocalizing your appreciation, handwritten cards, thoughtful gifts, surprising them when they least expect it. We'll go vocalizing. I'll talk, that's for sure. The Rock. Oh, is this referring to Dwayne? Your type never leaves you wondering if they're into you or not. I wouldn't say that's the truth. You attract straight shooters who come at you strong. Coming at me strong for sure. While the attention can be flattering at first, it can also be overwhelming. I don't think so. I don't think this is. I guess I haven't just been attracting people like a magnet recently. I'll be honest there. Um. Okay. Yeah. Let's see this. Is this just a essay? Yeah, it's not a quiz. Okay, I'm not gonna read this. Not now. Not later either. Interact quiz maker. What type of guy do I attract? Yeah, let's see what sort of guy I attract. Am I popular in my class? I'm not just another girl, so it's not this question. Beat some boys. What does that have to do with popularity? Are boys more popular than girls? Like in high school? Like, is that like a known thing? I just thought we were sort of we were sticking to the binary strong and like not even like comparing the popularity of like who's more. I would never like who's more popular, Riley or Nathan. Like I would never cross that board. I'll go. What does that even mean? Have you proposed to someone and got rejected? No, I've never. Like if this means proposed marriage, then no. If this means proposed, the only thing I've got rejected to propose is like hangouts, like proposing, want to come over, and they say no, I can't, I got work or something. We're going never done that. Favorite ride? It's a freaking roller coaster, but on you. A nice car. A scooter's not so bad. What kind of friends do I have? I have friends. I've got cool kinds of friends. All kinds. Jerks, nice, and simple nerds. I would say a year ago I would have put myself in the all kinds. But now it's just cool. It's only cool at this point. What do I do in my free time? Out of all of these, it's well, I don't watch movies on Netflix, but I watch TV on cable. And watch YouTube videos, listen to music. It's probably number one, listen to music. So to always use this. But I'll do most of those. Did that say friend's house? Did I miss friend's house? I should have, because that's always my answer for those kind of questions. What kind of guys do I like to date? I never thought of it. I don't really, not really dating guys. What about romance? I don't mind it. What do you mean? Oh, are some people nervous about romance? I absolutely love it. What do you like to eat? Whatever relieves the hunger. All sorts of stuff, not cheesy stuff. Only homemade food. I mean, homemade food first and foremost. If that, who wouldn't pick homemade food first? Probably someone with a poor home maker. How many guys have you dated till now? None. Well, I'm in a paradox. Not dated any guys till now, but I have dated somebody yet. It's not a guy. We're gonna go here, though this is not the truth. It's closer to the truth than any of the other ones, I guess. Pick quality that suits your personality type. Simple and sweet, studious, smart, confident, and outspoken. Oh, beautiful, charming, good looking. I wouldn't say I'm any of these. I guess we'll go here. But I'm not. I got a nerd. I attract the nerd. That's what I want to happen. Nerdy guys. Most of my friends are nerdy guys. Yeah. Not a popular guy or even a recognized guy. I would say most of the people I attract are recognized. He barely exists for others, but is known by bullies. Oh my! Whoa! He probably likes you because you took some class with him or did. This is like, like a pitiful dudes. Oh, they are kind of bullying this guy in the description of him and bullying me by proxy because I attract this guy. Like this sentence, he probably likes you because you took some class with him or did a research paper assignment together. It's like he just likes you because he saw you. Well, I guess me. I'm not a hypothetical you. This is me. And he just sort of fixated on like just being near me. Is this me? I guess. I guess I'm closer to being like this than like this. Because this is like this guy's not a nerd. This guy's wearing a nerd costume. I guess her too. But it's easier to make her look like a real nerd with the hair, the way it's hair styled. But that guy, this is a little nerd appropriation photo shoot right here. We're gonna do more of these. I mean, we'll get into other sorts of quizzes. But let me see. What did I get? I got the freaking immature, good-looking person. Was that the first or popular person? That was the first one. And then I got cool fucking people for the second one of the poorly made quiz. And then that was nerd. So, see, I've already done most of this first page here. Hashtag dating.com. Is this a dating website? Happier Human? Is this type of guys? I already did a guys one. I don't need to do another guys one. Let's see. Okay, now we're getting away from the quiz zone. I guess I can do one of these, even though I think I already did it. Let's go to zoo. Would I like to spend my Saturday nights with friends? Easy. Why did my last relationship end? It wasn't right. We had things in common. I was tempted to pick that, but it wasn't right. That's a thing cryptic ass answer that I'm given. My favorite type of date is one of these two. I mean, I like to have a diverse array of dates. But if I had to only have one sort of date, picnic in the park seems like the move. Which Office character do you relate to the most? Okay, I've only seen probably like 10 or 15 episodes. I don't really want to even believe I'm any one of these people. This guy's patently insane, right? Dwight. I don't know who Andy is, so I'll go Andy because I know who they are and I know I'm not that. Which dog breed do I like the most? I don't know what a golden doodle or a Bernese mountain dog is. I just know a pit bull and a boxer, and there's no question between the two of those that I would rather. Not wait, it's not which one would you want to be? Do you like? I probably would want to be a Bernese mountain dog. That sounds fire, but I like boxers. Where do I like to swim? You don't get much swimming done in a hot tub. The ocean, swimming in the ocean freaks me out. But best swim spot out of all of this. We'll go lake. A little in between the pool and ocean. How long would I want to date someone before getting engaged? 3 years. 5 years seems. I think 3 years. 3 years sounds. I don't know. What's like the typical answer for that? 3 years seems reasonable. 5 years seems reasonable, but also a little like You start dating at 25, you're dating for 5 years. Like I get it if being engaged just isn't a good financial move, but if you're still on the fence after 5 years, I mean, you might want to duck out for being real. Unless maybe you're waiting for a big life event, but how many times is it socially acceptable to text someone in a row? Okay, well that depends. Like I send texts in bursts. I send them as I think them. Socially acceptable is the word here. How many times would I text someone in a row? So I mean, like if I'm okay, it depends on the scenario. If I'm texting my bestie Dr. K, all I'm doing is when even if he doesn't respond for 2 days straight, I'm just sending him as they come, and he'll respond. He'll get back to those. Like that's what he does. We've already established that sort of text relationship. So there's really no number of texts in a row I wouldn't text him. I'm texting a new person. I think two is all I want to go of no response. And yeah, two. And you don't even want to do too much. I mean, you do two, maybe just you keep it. I gotta rein it in at the beginning. We're going two. But I mean, if we're friends, if we know each other, I mean, it's freaking off the chain how many texts in a row I'll send. Who should pursue the other in a relationship? Depends on the situation, right? Depends. Whoever wants to pursue it more, right? How would I prefer to break up with someone? I'm person, I suppose. In a letter, it just seems that's worse than over text. What the hell? What the hell is that? You can't like be the one breaking up and then simultaneously be romanticizing the breakup by putting the letter. That's a self-indulgent move. I'll say that. On the phone, over text. I mean, yeah. We'll hit the IP. How often do I check my email a day? I mean, it's hard, I'm not gonna act like it's not hard to break up with someone. Um, how often do I check my email a day? Less than once. Check it probably 3 times a week. How would your parents describe you? Innovative, brilliant, kind, sassy. Not sassy. I hardly think they would describe anyone as sassy, especially my dad. I don't think he would ever say sassy, just as a word. Innovative, brilliant, kind. How would my parents describe me? It's either brilliant or innovative. I mean, this is not some arrogant. This is the parents. I mean, come on, our parents freaking love us. Lots of us. Not. I mean, I guess not everyone's parents love them. Um, but either innovative or brilliant. Um, I'll go innovative. They probably hit my brother with the brilliant, hit me with the innovative, and that's fine by me. And my friends, wild, different. They would describe me as different, I think. I don't think that's up in the air. Which city would I love to live in? Out of these, Seattle, because my friend AJ's up in Seattle. I get to live next to him. Maybe with him. Hopefully with him, I guess. Favorite holiday? Christmas. But are the weekends better than Christmas? It's close. It's close. Christmas. But no, Christmas has magic to it, even though I'm not a Jesus guy, but Christmas has magic to it. I've never watched a single episode of any of these, but oh, is this a documentary making a murderer? If that is, then yeah, it's a murder documentary. The color that best suits me. Black, yellow, blue, pink. It's either pink or blue. Black's not bad. that suits me. It's probably not pink. I probably wear pink a lot. Suits me. I don't know. We're going black. We're going black. How was I in school? I was not shy. I mean, we're taking high school. Definitely not shy. Teacher's pet. There's an argument to be made. I'm not a typical teacher's pet, but in a way, I was teacher's pettish, but not in like a turn-in. Just talking to a teacher a lot, but not like I was a good student and a teacher's pet. Usually they'll go hand in hand. Troublemaker. No, I didn't make trouble. Class clown. No, I didn't just class clown out there. We're going teacher's pet. Which shameless character do I find most attractive? I don't know who any of these are. Oh, actually I do. I know who Lip is. But we'll go Fiona. I don't know who that is. Oh, so I've watched clips. Clips, man, they're everywhere. Man, clips. Watching them on TikTok. Which app? I'm most obsessed with Instagram. Oh, I've got an Instagram problem. Essential oil scent. What? Where do you put the essential oils? In a diffuser? Or do you drink them? Peppermint's good. Pillows do I sleep with? Ooh. Typically it's 1, but last night it was 3. So I guess 2 is ideal. But how many pillows do I sleep with on average? It's 1. Last night it was 3. Ideally, it's 2. We're going 3 since it was most recent. Good listener. Let's go from 1 to 10. Oh, well, I wish I had 10 fucking numbers. It should be 0 to 10. So that way 5 is like right in the middle. Your scale should always be 0 to 10. I mean, keep that in mind. 1 to 10. I think I'm a deceptively good listener. Well, I will say that again, but that's the sign of a good listener. I'll say that. There will be times where I am not listening, but I will want to hear. So and every time I'm not listening, I'll ask for it again. Which sometimes maybe it can be a little annoying, but that's me being a good listener because I want to hear, I want to process it all, So I think if someone asks you to repeat it, that's good. It sounds like they're a bad listener, but that's a good listener. Oh, that's a good listener. Where do you? I said 10. I mean, I'm being honest here. That's not an arrogant thing. Maybe I'm a little arrogant, but the listening thing, I think I'm pretty good. I mean, I'm definitely pretty good. I wouldn't put 10 if I had all 10 numbers, but I think I'm closer to 10 than 7 if we're being real. Where do I fall in relation to my siblings? Youngest? Yeah. Okay, that was just about the facts. There is no room for interpretation there. What field do I work in? I'm still a student, baby. That is not very many fields. If you were to buy, so to be given an engagement ring, what cut would the diamond be? Oh, I don't know about diamond cuts. Pearl is just a circle. Oh, actually, these two, I think I understand. I think I know what this is. I think it's cushion. What kind of books do you read? Books, sci-fi. Movies, romance. Guilty pleasure. I'd never feel guilty watching House Hunters. Who's feeling guilty watching House Hunters? Who's sneaking downstairs in the middle of the night watching House Hunters? I can see people feeling guilty about watching The Bachelor. Shameless. In Floribama Shore. I don't know what this is. I know who Lip is. I guess it's guilty just because I'm watching it in clips and I don't want to be watching clips on TikTok. What's my hair color? Blonde, right? Maybe you're a little brunette. Little brunette, maybe. Let's scooch over so there's not as much glare on I mean, I don't really care. Color my eyes blue. Finish quiz. Smarty pants. Okay, that aligns with what we got last quiz, which was the nerd. You attract the intelligent ones. That's what I want. That's what I want to happen. I mean, you're smart too, but in different ways. Oh, well, that sounds like a bit of a slight. You could have been called street smart many times before. I don't think I have. Never, never. Nobody. I've probably called myself street smart. People have put me in my place after I said that. Been put in my place about that. The book part, smart people are challenged by you. I could see that actually. I could see that. You are trustworthy and resourceful in any situation. And I'm incredibly relatable. I hope so. That's what I want to be. I want to be relatable. I think that's what we should all want to be. I may feel intimidated by those with brains, but just know they are intimidated by you. No, everybody's got a fucking brain. We're doing one more of what sort of people are attracted to you, and then I'll move on to the next. Wish I could see how much time has elapsed. I'm assuming I started around 9:30 and it's been like 30 or 40 minutes, but I don't know. What type of people am I that are attracted to me? What grades did I get in school? I guess I was at the top of my class. All right. These buttons that say scroll to the next question. I guess I don't need to press them. Which, how obsessed with finding answer? Oh, we are obsessed with finding answers. I read that as a question because I've been reading so many questions. I read, how obsessed with finding answers are you? And I thought that was an awesome question. Probably on a scale from 0 to 10, 7. 7 on finding answers. What Friday night activity sounds most appealing to you? Going to a book club, going to a bar, going to see a sporting event, taking in some live music. All right. I'll rank these. Number 4, rank these from bottom to top. Number 4, going to a bar. Not 21. Number 3, going to a book club. Not a fucking nerd. Number 2, going to a sporting event. Number 1, taking in some live music. Next question. How much reading do I do? Not drawn to self-help books. I do listen to audiobooks to put myself to sleep. I'm somewhere in between these two, I guess. I'm just gonna pick that one because I like that alone. Do I wear glasses? Yes. Well, none of these are my answer is just yes. The lenses aren't that thick, and they're not mostly for reading. They're for seeing things with my eyes. What's my highest level of education I've achieved? Some college. I haven't graduated college yet. Do I listen to NPR? Only from Unbelievable Board? Oh, it's not this. It's not this, and it's none of these answers. That's the thing about these quizzes. These answers are not always. They add a little like. You can tell like these quizzes have a good voice. You know, like as far if we're talking about writing, you know, like the narrator of these quizzes has like a distinct sort of character, but it makes it so that some of these answers are none of them are applicable. You know. I guess we'll go with here, but this implies that I don't like NPR. I barely listen to it, but I always have a good time when I do. Actually, I watch a Tiny Desk concerts. I don't think that counts, but I'll do a tune in a few times a week just because I don't want to imply that I get bored by NPR. I guess that would cure my boredness. I mean, okay, this is a more honest answer. I'll go here, but. Oh, Final Fantasy 16, 2022, 2023. That's soon. That's tomorrow. I love Final Fantasy. Oh, that ad worked wonders on me. Final Fantasy 15 was awesome. How big is my circle of friends? Not a loner. Small tribe. We'll go small tribe. Yeah. Oh, love that phrasing. Which high school clique would I best fit into? Not jocks, not goth emos. Either stoners or nerds. I guess stoners. Do I play any sports? I play a number of sports. Very physically attractive. You see, like that question, that answer doesn't apply to everybody who plays a lot of sports. Right? They're not all just attractive. I think. I don't know. I guess maybe they are. I used to play sports, but I only watch sports now. That's it, I guess. You just play sports, I only watch sports. But, yeah. Last time I went to a gym, never. Well, no, I've been in a gym. You see there? Never been to a gym. I went to the gym. None of these answers either. It's like whenever my mom went to the gym and she dropped me off, and I would watch Madagascar in the kid daycare room. Madagascar 2, shout out. If I own a bike, yes. An old rusty bike. It's not for decoration either, but it's just old and rusty. But yeah, I don't use it. But it's not for decoration. Which apparel fits your style the best? Clothes from a bygone era. Oh, yes. Casual and comfortable? No. Well, yeah, well, they're casual. We'll go bygone era. Do I do yoga? I have no interest in yoga at all. See, that's not the truth. But I also don't think I should. And I have done it. We'll go for physical benefits. Though I don't do much. I really should. What kind of shape would I say I'm in? I eat well, but I don't work out, so I can't be in that great shape. But I do eat well. If I had to pick which sport would I buy a season ticket to? Baseball. Baseball. Oh, I see. Why can't it just be baseball? Why does it have to? I guess I'll go with baseball. That's a slight at baseball. What would you consider yourself to be a creative type? Yes. See, yes. But no, I appreciate that they wrote out long. I wouldn't consider, no, that's not especially, no. I'm highly creative. That's my lifeblood. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Which description best benefits how you pay the bills? Hmm. Do you play instruments? Any instruments? I used to, but I have not been feeling it lately. Saxophone, just in a little like a smidge of guitar. How organized am I? I would go method to the madness, but it's not ridiculously mad either. I mean, it's pretty reined in. But out of those, which colors are most commonly found in my wardrobe? Probably earth tones. This is kind of bright. My earth tones is probably it. But see, with the I guess. I mean, get it together. No, I mean, honestly, despite this is definitely the quiz I've got the strongest feelings about, and it's long, and I like that. When you have a tough decision in front of you, what do you trust the most? My heart, my head, and my gut. Someone else's advice. Not someone else's advice. Probably my head. But I like to have all four of these things working together, making a decision. You know, I think there's good synergy between my heart and my head and my gut as well. But I would tend to trust the heart and head more than the gut. Probably head. Head is the orchestrator of all these, but they work together, all four of those. Famous large spectacle. Running of the Bulls. That sounds cinematic as hell. Super Bowl. That sounds fun. All of these sound like I'd want to go to all of these. Burning Man's music, though, right? Seems I like music a lot. But if I was given, like, they said you get a ticket to one of these things. I don't know what Running of the Bulls is, but it sounds awesome. Comic-Con. Like, okay, Super Bowl is short, high octane. Burning Man, you got these moments of just like craziness, but probably a lot of just like sitting around. Comic-Con's probably pretty steady. There's probably some lines that might deter. Running of the Bulls, just I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome. If it's really just like we're releasing bulls into the wild, like I want to be there. I want to be there. Do I write poetry? Yes, and it's actually very good. No. Yes, and very dark and moody. No. No, and I think that's a good thing. Oh, you see, this question, the way that they, I guess we'll go awful. I mean, I tried it a couple times, but it's not bad. I mean, I don't think it's actually very good. It's close. My songs are okay, if we're being real. They're not so bad. The just straight poems I've done have been worse than in the songs I've written. So we'll go with that. But what I was saying is the way this person wrote this question, with the two extremes being these, right? No, and I think that's a good thing. And then yes, and it's actually very good. They made the poetry writer seem arrogant, and then they have this like this person who says no to be like above poetry. And it makes me think that the author is right here. And that irritates me a little bit. But I do want to meet this author. This quiz author sounds awesome. How much difficulty have I had to overcome in my life? I've actually been pretty blessed in my life. I would never use the word blessed. I've been lucky, but blessed, I don't believe in God. No, I'm not using that word. It's luck. It's luck. Okay. Any difficulty that I have not had is because of luck. Some people have not had difficulty because of, well, I guess you can't, I guess have had hard work, but for me it's luck. And I guess blessed is the closest thing, but I would never use that word. I will right here because there's no way to pretend that my life has not been easy as hell. Witty, goofy, risque, dark. Which one best describes my sense of humor? Don't think any of these do. I think I used to be pretty witty. Goofy? I don't like risque. No, dark, no. I guess witty is the most applicable. It's somewhere in between witty and goofy. I would say I'm not particularly humorous. Would I consider myself to be a healer? Oh, yes. Now we're getting the real questions. How long is this quiz? I wanted a long one, and this is insane. I definitely use my creativity for healing purposes. The healing arts. What are the healing arts? It's not being like, because they probably have the smarts to be a doctor as another answer. So I'm guessing the healing arts aren't medicine. They're pseudoscience. They're not real. I guess I'm not a healer, but I wouldn't say it doesn't fit me at all. I guess I use my creativity for healing purposes. which I think I might have made fun of that answer, at least in my head. But I guess that's my answer. If you come across a homeless person begging for money, how do I? Why is this a question? Why am I filming this? I talk with the person to help as much as I can. No, I stop. Sometimes I stop and move, but only see. No, I'm not like you give the homeless person money. There's no fucking conditions. You say alcohol, like no. I mean, I'm certainly not that. Spare change every once in a while. Oh, but I mean, I mean, I'll be on. I mean, if we're being honest, it's. I don't try to. I mean, I usually ignore them, and I guess I try, like, because I succeed. But I mean, I think it's somewhere in between these two answers. I'll talk every once in a while. Like if we're saying frequency, like this, I'm eliminating this. You're going by frequency. I ignore them the most, money the second most, and then speak the least. But still, not never. Which career path sounds the most appealing to me? Out of these, therapist sounds awesome. Talking to people. Which movie genre are you most likely to watch? Drama. I like rom-coms, but I don't actually I do like other comedy. I was about to say I don't like comedies that aren't rom, but I do. I just do. Documentaries I like. Fantasy. Fantasy's good. I mean, I like all these, yeah. Okay, is this the last one? Yeah. Where would I rather go on a first date? Hike in nature, cafe, bar, restaurant. It's either cafe. I like that it's more casual than a restaurant. I like that. And then a hike in nature is cool. I like a neutral, I like a non-exciting first date. I'll say it. I don't want to, if I'm trying to get to know the person, I don't want to be enamored by the setting. Um, I want to know about the person more than I want to know about what they do or if the like. I don't want to judge the date based on if it's exciting or not. I want to judge it based on the person. So I'll go cafe. Artist. Yes, that's what I was. This is what I've been wanting the whole. Oh, did that happen earlier too? Or with? I wonder. Maybe that was yesterday. We've always been drawn to living an alternative lifestyle. Let's see. Is that true? I will say it's not the case. I want to be a suburban father. That's what I want to be. So no, I've been drawn to the alternative lifestyle, but not for my own self. I'm certainly a fan of the alternative lifestyle. You see the world just a little bit differently than those around me, maybe, and you feel the need to express that in these creative ways. Okay, yes. Those who share your interests in drawing, painting, sculpting, and music feel strong connection to you. I think that's true. I think that's true. It's likely that they will ask you to join them in an artist's commune at some point or another. I would like, well, I just said I want to be a suburban father, but for a little while, being in an artist commune, I've been asked to be in hypothetical communes once they get the money to to create the commune. A few people, I'll say that. That's not just like a one-time deal. Sorry, I just looked at my phone. Yeah, the amount of like potential communes that I've been invited into is high. It's probably not unusually high. I think people with dreams of making a commune and having all their friends in the commune, I think that's a common type of person, at least that I've encountered it multiple states. Let's see. We're going to personality quiz now, I think. right? That seems like a good thing to happen. It's just there's a lot of is there something I can my computer is really gusting out. 16 personality. This is the this is the letter one. I don't know what I am. We'll do this one. Oh, it's a scale. It's a scale. I regularly make new friends. I think in my mind I would disagree, but in reality, it's like a slightly yes. It's a yeah. I do regularly make good friends. Bottom line, if we're cutting out all the bullshit, I regularly make new friends. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. I think I know like the kind of person that this is. My brother, I would say, is like this. But I'm a little like this, but not super. I kind of pick my topics. Well, not topics, they're my things. Like is drawing, exploring a random topic? No. If that's what that is, like if it's like learning about things, then the answer is no. But if it's doing, exploring my relationship to Star Trek, then yeah, by watching Star Trek, that's how I explore that relationship. I love that show. That show, every time I watch it, it just affirms how good it is. It's just like it's every time I watch it, I was like, this was a good use of my time watching Star Trek. The show was amazing. Oh my gosh. Seeing other people cry can easily make me feel like I want to cry too. No. It makes me feel like I don't want to cry. Like I'm fine crying. When other people are crying, I never feel like that's my opportunity to get in a cry. Make a backup plan for a backup plan. I don't make a backup plan for a regular plan. Usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. No, I don't stay calm. On social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Disagree. I mostly talk to the ones I already know, but I do try to introduce myself to other people. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another? No, I like having multiple little things at once. Very sentimental. Yeah, very sentimental. Yeah, because I was at sitting in this very spot a couple of weeks ago. I had a bunch of friends over for Scrabble, and one of those friends has been Nunn, and we've been playing Scrabble together since the fourth grade as a duo, the Schultzens, a little combination of our last names. And I whispered in his ear, "I'm so happy I get to play this game with you." We were just playing Scrabble. It was just like in the middle of we were playing Scrabble, and we had a little moment. So, and then that happens a lot. I do that kind of stuff. So I'm probably overly sentimental. Um, Organizing tools, schedules, and lists. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't do it. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. I can let doubt creep in. So I'll go there, yeah. Yeah, a small mistake can sometimes derail me more than it should. I feel comfortable just walking up to someone and find interesting and striking up a conversation. Do not. If there's a certain type of person I feel comfortable walking up to, but not most of the time. Not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative work. Oh, I am ridiculously interested in doing that. Oh, that's what me and Dr. K do all the time. You're more inclined to follow your heart than your head than your heart. I told you guys they've got good synergy, my head and my heart. But I guess I'll go yes. I'm not. Yeah, my head and my heart don't butt heads. I don't understand. I usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. I usually, yeah, I do, but not. I'm not. I like a daily routine every once in a while, which seems weird. Like, how can you have a routine every? I'm saying like period of a couple months where you're in a routine is good, but I also like living free. Um, I rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people I meet. I'd say I worry about it more than I care about it. I worry about it a lot. I care about it a good deal, but not as much as I worry about it. I'll go here. Usually enjoy participating in group activities. Yes, I love being a part of a team. I like books, movies that make me come up with my own interpretation of the ending. Okay, I like Star Trek because it's like these philosophical quandaries that I get to think about. But we're just like, when I'm left with just a pure mystery versus like I like being left with something to think about, but being left with trying to piece together this story is not my thing. My happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than my own accomplishments. No, disagree. Okay. I'm interested in so many things that I find difficult to choose what to try next. I'll agree. Well, I'll go there. I'll agree a little. You're prone to worry about things that will take a turn for the worse. Yes. Better about worrying about things that won't take a turn for the worse. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. I'm going neutral. If I should be the leader, I'm not scared of being the leader. But I'm not just going to be a leader for leadership's sake. If I have something genuine to offer being the leader more than other people do, I'll do it. But I'm not just jumping at being the leader in every group scenario. I am definitely not an artistic type of person. No, I definitely am an artistic type of person. I think the world would be a better place. People rely more on rationality and less on their feelings. Um, disagree a little. You prefer to do your chores before allowing myself to relax. I prefer to relax over most things. Relaxing is awesome. If you if you have to allow yourself to relax, you're probably not relaxing at all. You enjoy watching people argue. Oh, I had two simultaneous thoughts that contradict one another. I was I was thinking both at the same time. I was thinking, what kind of sicko would answer agree to this? And then I was thinking simultaneously to that, yes. In a weird, like, I like when shit goes down. I'm not going to deny that. But I don't like when people get sad. But I do like when shit goes down. I tend to avoid drawing attention to myself. I think more than this video suggests I do, but no. Your mood can change very quickly. I yeah, I don't avoid drawing attention to myself. No. Your mood can change very quickly. Yeah, slightly agree. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Ugh. This is like the Borg, dog, from Star Trek. 7 of 9. Honestly, yeah, a little bit. I also lose patience with people who are super focused on efficiency. But if I'm being honest, like I've always been like anti-efficiency, but then I found myself being real upset, not getting real upset, but being a little annoyed by people who just like meander. Though I've been pro meandering, it's odd. I feel like that's just something of arrogance of mine. I feel like I've found the right balance of meander versus being efficient. But uh, I get annoyed with people who are more efficient than me and not as efficient as me. That's just a personal problem, and that shouldn't be the case. That's something I need to fix. I often end up doing things at the last possible moment. I'll say no. I don't. Well, sometimes like schoolwork, yeah, but other things, no. I always have been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens at death. Fascinated, maybe. Scared, definitely. Terrified, for sure. I've been fixated. Fascinated seems like a little higher brow than the way I'm thinking about it. But I'll go full agree. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Oh no, I don't prefer that. But I also don't prefer to be on my own. I like both things. But I guess disagree on that question. I'm bored or lose interest in this when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Disagree. That's when I shine brightest. Find it easy to empathize with a person who experiences a very different from yours. A little disagree. Sometimes I get a little froze up when someone's experiences are super different from mine. But I also feel like generally I find it pretty easy to empathize with people even if their experiences are so different. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. I'll agree. I won't finalize it. There's no point in finalizing a decision till you need to. I'd say that. You rarely second guess the choices you've made. If we're basing it on these quizzes I've been taking, yeah, I've rarely second guessed the choices I've made. In real life, too. Like, you make the choice, but it's not always the choice that you got to deal with. It's how you execute your choice, you know? No, I've rarely second guessed the choices I have made. After a long, exhausting week, a lively social event is just what I mean. This question came up yesterday when I was doing this by myself on a different quiz. And on paper, as someone who's not like a big party animal, after a long, exhausting week, just being alone, it's like, it seems like the relaxing thing. But just having like a transcendent adventure, I mean, there's something really just like energizing and life affirming about that. I mean, so I'll say agree. I'll say full agree on that one. I enjoy going to art museums. That's a full agree. I often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. It's a full disagree. I think I hardly ever have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. You have to have a to-do list for each day. Full disagree. Rarely feel insecure. Little disagree. I feel insecure sometimes. You fully avoid making phone calls. Oh, no, I added fully. There's no fully. You avoid making phone calls. Disagree. I mean, based on a phone call more than the average person. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from my own. A lot of time, no. Trying to understand. I feel like I don't have a particularly hard time understanding views that are different than my own. In your social circle, you're often the one who connects your friends and initiates activities. I'd say there's one social or maybe two social circles where I am that guy number one, and then maybe another where I'm the least connector. I think I know when to do that, know when to not do that. When to not do that is when I don't have anyone to connect. So I'll put slightly agree. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. I slightly agree. No, we'll go middle agree. Yeah, like getting back on track is something I value. I'll go full agree. There's a little indecisiveness for you, but yeah. Now the more and more I'm thinking about it, getting back on track as soon as possible is always the top priority. Yeah. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Yes, full agree. I was thinking about a mistake I made yesterday. Oh, it seeps into me sometimes. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence and the meaning of life. Disagree. Contemplate it like that. Your emotions control you more than you control them. We'll go little agree. We'll go tiny agree. That, yeah. There's a, there's certainly sometimes when I get, freaking space jammed by my own emotions. You take great care. No, wait, that's not what it was. Space jam by my own emotions. That's not it at all. That's not what happens. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it's completely their fault. Great care, I don't know. Sometimes I take a little bit of care for other people understand whose fault it was, because sometimes that's important. I'm not gonna go neutral. I'd say yeah. I mean, like, if there's no point, sometimes it's useful and important for the person who screwed up and everybody, involved to know who screwed up. Sometimes it's not. And most of the time it's not, more often than not, it's rude, mean, bad for someone to look bad, even if they're the one who screwed up. If they're a habitual screw up, or sometimes we need a wake up slap. I mean, I say they. I mean, I'm included in that they. I'm not saying. I mean, sometimes it's just good to know, it's your fault. Everyone should know it's your fault. I mean, that's never. I mean, sometimes it's needed. Bottom line, your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy and organized consistent efforts. Recently, it's been overall, I'd say neutral. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it would take them to feel disappointed in you. I never wonder that. That's never really a thought. That seems a little sad. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I'll go middle disagree. I would like to be on a team. Being a part of a team is awesome, but working alone is also kind of relaxing sometimes. Do you believe that pondering abstract questions is a waste of time? Disagree. Well, a little disagree. There's some questions that are a waste of time and some that aren't. Depends how it informs you live in life, in my opinion. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres and quiet, intimate places. I feel equally drawn to both. At first glance, how someone is feeling. Not at first glance. At first paragraph, maybe. First paragraph, I'll go that with a little disagree. You have to feel overwhelmed. I hardly feel overwhelmed. You complete things methodically without a little more than I think I feel overwhelmed, but I still not that much do I feel overwhelmed. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Neutral. Sometimes I skip over steps, sometimes I'm methodical. Very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Yeah. I'll go middle agree. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. Little disagree. There's some things I would and some things I wouldn't. I don't even know. I don't even know how I really feel about that, to be honest. You struggle with deadlines. No, strong disagree. Hardly ever struggle with deadlines. I feel confident things will work out for me. I think probably a year ago I go full agree, and here I'll take it one notch back. I've been having a little more anxiety about that, but I'm still. I'm confident that whatever happens to me, even if it's not great, I can find a way to be happy through it. Male. NTPA. Debaters, curious and flexible thinkers who cannot resist an intellectual challenge. Oh, a debater. Oh. Oh, I'm not a debater. I took that whole long quiz to find out I'm something I'm not. I'm not. Extroverted individuals readily enjoy group activities and value social interaction. Okay. Tend to be outwardly, but 59% is not that much. 72% intuitive. Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open, curious. Yeah, I give myself that. They value originality and hidden meaning. Yes. Observant. Yeah, no. 57% thinking. Okay. Um, thinking individuals. We're all thinking individuals. Focus on objectivity and rationality, often dismissing emotions in favor of logic. They tend to see effectiveness as more important than social harmony. Oh, well, no. Social harmony is dope as hell. Way more dope than effectiveness. Prospecting. A prospector. Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and adapting to opportunities. Flexible nonconformist who value novelty above stability. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'd say that too. Assertive. Assertive individual. Well, this seems very close 50-50. Assertive individuals are self-assured, even tempered, resistant to stress. They refuse to worry much, tend to be self-confident when striving to achieve goals. Yeah, I mean, I can be both assertive and turbulent, depending on the year. One more thing. No, it will be emailed. Okay, but where are like, don't they have people, bro? Like famous people? I know I've taken this before. I don't think I get this every time. I've, debaters are the ultimate devil's advocate. I don't want to be the ultimate devil's advocate. I want to be the devil's slayer. I would much rather slay the devil than advocate for him, bro. Breaking the results. Debaters I might know. Adam Savage, Weird Al, Mark Twain, Sarah Sil. I don't know who Sarah Silverman is. A comedian, it seems. Mark Twain. What books did he write? Weird Al. Okay, honestly, the only one of these I know super well is Adam Savage, and he's a fun guy. Out of the two head MythBusters, he's my favorite. What else? Who else? Tom Hanks. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I like Tom Hanks. Thomas Edison, Light Bulb Man, Celine Dion. Haven't heard much of her music. Yeah, he's hit or miss. He's not always. Come Jack Sparrow. Oh, he's fake. Don't know. I don't know Game of Thrones. I don't know her. The Joker. What? He is devil's advocate so much. Jim from The Office. Remember, I took that Office question probably about 30 minutes ago. I chose Andy, but maybe it was Jim. Yes, this guy from Back to the Future. From Arrow, I've seen her. She's cool. Julian Sark, I don't know who that is. I don't know that either. Oh, this guy's starting a little. We rolled the world truly. Let's see. Is this me? ENTPA? Huh. Okay, he says, as an team, I can also add that we love theories. I love the idea of Illuminati and major trappings. That's not, I don't love that. I don't love that idea. I don't, not even in a way like, I don't, I don't believe in the Illuminati one bit. I I have a hard time. I probably believe in conspiracy theories like almost as little as you can, really. Like, who's about animal? Hmm. See, this is something I don't like about this quiz. All this us stuff. I mean, we're all. I mean, this is grouping us by these sorts of traits is as arbitrary as grouping us by height. You know, like it's just like another way to. I mean, it's fun that like people you relate with, but I don't know. Personality is still like a trait, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I'll do another. See, it's 11 o'clock. How long have I been doing this? 2-ish hours, maybe. Maybe a little longer. I'll do another one. I might jump into doing some tier lists pretty soon. Maybe some Wordle. Oh, I already did the Wordle. Dude, there's this baseball thing. It's like the Immaculate Grid game. It's so good, but I already did it this morning. That was my first regret of the day. I did it in bed, and I was like, oh, I should have done this on this video because I planned on doing this video last night. I was like, oh, I'll do this tomorrow. But I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about about personality quizzes and especially personality quizzes like this. It's a little. I don't like all of these. It just seems like a little deceptive. Like I don't know how scientific this stuff is, but they are making this is as quiz like as which BuzzFeed or which Disney princess are you like, and they put it on with this graphic design, these fonts like that just make it seem way more scientific, way more real. I mean, it just seems a little. Look, and they're selling you something. It just seems a little shady. I don't know. Maybe this helps people, but it just seems a little deceptive. It's they're establishing way more credibility than they really have by the freaking their graphic design and their other stuff. And stuff and like just like make psychcentral.com that too, just making it feel like it's a little more scientific than it is when it's an online personality test. I mean, even I don't know. I mean, it's probably mostly accurate, but it ain't the end all be all. Personality quiz site. Ooh, I'll do after I do this. I'll do the little less serious ones. Which Star Trek Voyager character are you? Oh, these are a little more abstract style preferences. Okay, let's try this one. No, I won't do this. We'll do which Star Trek Voyager character am I? Play Buzz, yes. I haven't been on Play Buzz in a little boy. Let's start. Choose an image. Oh, it's a lot more fun. This is okay. Wait. This is Harry Kim because he plays the clarinet. Don't know who this is. Maybe Balana. This looks maybe 7 or 9. I know. Out of all these images, which one's my favorite? The fruit. Easy. A superpower. Okay, yeah, this is fun. Flying, teleportation, super speed, invisibility, mind reading, super strength. Mind reading, you're just, I mean, that seems like just a selfish superpower. I mean, which is fine. I'm not trying to be a superhero, I guess, but I don't even want to read minds. That'll just make me sad. Because I'll be like, oh, they don't like me as much as they do. Invisibility. My mind just goes to being creepy. Like if you get invisibility, what non-creepy things are you doing? You're sneaking into government buildings? That's cool. Yeah. You take them down. Super strength? No, I don't. That that just doesn't seem as useful as see these. It's one of these three: super speed, teleportation, flying. I think fine. Super speed might be fun. I'm fast enough to freaking zoom across the water. I'm thinking flying would be fun too. Go flying. Favorite subject: mathematics, mythology, music, astrophysics, phys ed, science. My favorite thing out of all these is music, but actually, like if we're talking in school, it's certainly not music. Probably English, which is not here. I still got music. Favorite phrase? Oh yes, red alert. Shields down to 20%. Oh, what a weird favorite phrase. Shields down to 20%. Freaking evil people. Live long and prosper. Irrelevant. Duty calls. I like when at 7 of 9 says irrelevant. I like that in the show. Favorite species? Yes. Cardassian? Well, they're like the bad guys. Laxian. They're sort of generic. Vulcans are fun. With the whole logic thing is a good angle. Klingon, not as interesting. I think these three humans, I think, especially in this show, there's a little bit of like little human arrogance, but it's just good. I think I'm gonna go with Borg. They're such an interesting species. The collective, the hive mind, the the assimilation. It's just so good. They're what I love about Star Trek. Stuff like the Borg and the Trill. Like because the Trill are those species where they have these symbiotes. And they like latch on. And the symbiotes have been inside like 12, a bunch of different hosts. But they're living out multiple lives in the bodies of these different Trill. And it's such a cool concept for a sci-fi species. Think you're most looking forward to when return to Earth? Okay, so I'm on the ship in this scenario. Starting a new life? No. Exploring? There's plenty of exploring going on Voyager. Departing on another mission, seeing my family and friends. It'd be family and friends. And then departing on another mission. Favorite pastime? Having a bath? Oh, yeah. Having a bath. Relaxing on the holodeck. I mean, that would be cooler than having a bath. You could go to the hot springs if you wanted. Yeah, I mean, holodeck, dog. Favorite place on Voyager? Well, probably holodeck also. The bridge. Oh, this bridge is so cool. Well, you gotta try to make your quarters your favorite place if you're just trying to have a good life. We're going holodeck again. Trait do I value most? Logic, intelligence, sense of humor, perseverance, loyalty, curiosity. Curiosity, probably. Yeah. You discover a new race of aliens. You do assimilate them. No, like if this is me, I'm not gonna freaking assimilate them. Observe their culture and technology, become friends. It's one of these two. Observe their culture and technology or become friends. This is how you observe their culture and technology. I mean, if this is like just a creepy voyeur type observation, I'd become friends. Which one of these is my favorite character? Oh, these are interesting picks. There's no question about it. I'll rank these. Seska's awesome. I just watched an episode last night where Naomi was like the favorite, and Kes is good. I like Kes, but the doctor, the freaking hologram doctor, I'll rank all of these, right? Oh no, I'll do that in tier list right after this. Oh, who am I? Tom Paris? Okay. There's that. The hot shot pilot. You know, a little humorous guy. Loves old vintage Earth culture. Cool guy. We're going to tier maker. Search Star Trek characters. They're Voyager characters. Okay, this, yeah. Why do you have the stupid names on your tier list? I don't like that. Which characters all series? Okay, I don't know all of these people. All right, the captains, the three. Okay, no. Okay, yeah, this is good. We'll not start with captains. We'll start right here with the Doctor. Oh, he is S tier. Freaking hologram. He's just this hologram. He's got this awesome little sense. He talks. I mean, he's like me. He has like so much fun talking, and it's a little annoying to other people. And it's such an interesting struggle. Because he's sort of fighting for his rights. Because they treat him like a hologram and not like a person. Um, Garak, I like his. He's B tier. He's fun. His just the way how cryptic he is gets a little annoying sometimes, but overall he's fun. You know, he's got the edge to him. But rarely does he get real good. Guinan, she's good. The typical, the Yoda type knowledgeable figure. It's a little like oftentimes that's like the best character in most shows, but in Star Trek, like the characters just tend to have just a lot more depth than that, if we're being honest. So we'll go C tier. Gul Dukat. He's a good villain. We'll put him in B also. He's solid character. I don't know what more to say. Naomi Wilder. We'll put her in C tier. She's fun. But she's a kid and she's not just doesn't have as many layers as most of these. She's just sort of smart. It's hard to write a good complex kid character because they always try in lots of TV shows. They always try to make the kid smart. Like the kid has to be a smart kid, and it just feels a little mean to kids. Like the only way they can be interesting is if they're like intelligent. I don't know who he is, if I'm being honest. This guy, what's his name? Elim. He's Icheb. Yeah, he's ex-Borg, but I don't really care about the ex-Borgs who aren't 7 and 9. Like all those, they're like 4 kids that they pick up. I'll put him. Yeah, he's D tier. He ain't. Diana Troy's mom. She's fun. She's just real. I love the amount of just like shit she fucks up. She just like goes in there, guns a blazing, just tearing down. Whatever's going, tearing down whatever is going on. Yeah, she's awesome. I like those troublemakers. She's a troublemaker. Is this the one season Doctor from Next Generation? I think it is like Pulaski or something. I don't know. This guy, I didn't know he was a reoccurring character. This guy, I just saw him in like one episode with Quark. And he was like a judge in the Klingon people. I mean, he did not. I put him above Icheb, but he did not display much. What Yoon? Yeah, he's up here. I'll put him a little head of Gul Dukat. But he's really just a pawn at the end of the day. He's fun to talk. It's fun when they interact with him. But that's not Nog, is it? The Quark's brother. Well, we'll go with. Well, here's Rom, Quark's brother. I like him. he's a bit of a weasel, but he's a lot nicer to his brother. I love how much he loves family. I mean, I love when people love family. I'll put him below Gul Dukat though. Just because he doesn't get, I guess he does get a lot to do, but he doesn't get ridiculous amounts to do. Don't remember who she is. Data, I'd say I put him above most Vulcans, if we're being honest. Like, him and the Doctor, just like them, their like love and figuring out what humans are is awesome. I'll put him a little below the Doctor, just because he doesn't have the Doctor's personality is really the Star Trek. In these Star Trek shows that the acting performances they're not insanely good. I mean, but the Doctor, like it's really, it's like they act how, and this is not a bad thing because I love the show. They act how I acted in high school theater. Like, their acting was very much every word they're saying. They know they're trying to just because the alien races are so complex and they're so new. They're what did I say? When they sit their when they deliver their lines, it's very much about trying to communicate like their motives and what they're feeling right now, more than it is about like being with the other character in the scene or whatever, or trying to and the lines are also not really how people talk, you know. It's kind of Shakespearean, the lines a little bit. It's like a little artsier than normal speak. So for the Doctor to be just so natural with it, it's really impressive. What was I even talking about? I don't know. Morg, yeah, he's DT. I mean, doesn't talk. He sits there. He's a background character. What more to say? She was it's Commander Sisko's girlfriend, I think. I know she's in. I think well, I don't know. Yeah, she's in the Orville as the Doctor, and she's awesome in that. The Orville's a great show. Seth MacFarlane Star Trek parody. Awesome. It's just as good as most of these series, honestly. It's just like it's this kind of show, but with more fun, with just more humor. I mean, so as Odo, his alien species is really cool. The whole concept that he's a changeling and he's never met anyone of his type. It's just really, but his personality is just, it's just boring. I mean, I'll be honest. I'll put him in C tier. I'm just not a big fan of his personality. Keiko, she's cool. She's got a little bit of an edge to her. I like her, but yeah, she's not on the level of these characters just yet. Chakotay, same thing as Keiko. I'll put him a little below Keiko. He's fun, but he just doesn't have much to do. You know what? No. I'll put him in B tier. He's cool. Kira. I like her. I like that she was a rebel. That's very Star Warsy of them to have the rebel characters. We'll put her A tier. Riker. I'll put him. He's just sort of. I mean, he gets a lot to do because he's always on those away missions, but he's just not that interesting a character for me, if we're being honest. Put him a hair below Odo. Just because Odo's got the whole shape-shifting thing, which is really cool. And he's sort of a human. T'Pol. Okay, I haven't watched Enterprise too much. I'll put her the bottom of C tier. Vulcan. But you see, I also, I'm not even going to rank Spock because I don't know about it. But Tuvok as a Vulcan, he's arrogant too, which is like, it's just it's a cool angle to explore. And T'Pol, I don't know. I really don't remember the series too much for me. I don't think I would rank many Star Trek Enterprise characters above C tier, if I'm being honest. Lucy Cardassian, I do not know. This woman, I do not know. This guy is wearing just a normal shirt. Is he not? Oh, what's her name? She's like the Borg spiritual leader. She's such an infuriating villain. So I'll put her just behind Chakotay. Sometimes she's a little annoying, but she's just a great villain. This is lore. Or is this data? Is this lore? And this data? How am I supposed to know? That's okay. I think this is data, and this is lore. Lore, he's can be a bit too, and this is what the original series and then a lot of Next Generation, in my opinion, suffers from. It's just too like a little too campy, you know. And like in Deep Space Nine and Voyager are kind of comically 90s, but I just prefer that over like the 60s, 50s shit, you know. Like there's the good guys and the bad guys. I prefer like the 90s weird alternative darkness over that. Like this, the channel, and this is this not? No, this isn't even Odo. Oh, that's a second because okay, this is a different changeling. The changeling people, I'd say, are more interesting than Odo. So I'll put her honestly above Weyoun, below Garak, and I'll put Lore above Chakotay. He's just too much of like a cat stroking villain, if I'm being honest. And she though, very, very good. Tuvok, like I said, he's got the arrogance to him, which is a better angle. I'm just than the most I think the half human thing from Spock that I've seen from the movie was really good, and I'm sure that happened in the original series. I just haven't watched much of the original series, so I won't rank him. So I would probably put Spock, Tuvok to Paul, but I'll put Tuvok at the bottom of B tier just because he's still there's just a little bit of me that's just like, as far as species who aren't human, who have like the shtick of being, logical or efficient, like the Borg takes the cake, and the hologram, the Doctor hologram takes the cake, and so does Data, the android. Q, he's a catch. He's not quite a cat stroking villain. Yeah, he's fun. He's like He's just like I don't know her name, but Diana Troy's mom, Deanna Troy's mom. But he's got that same just chaotic element, but he's also literally a god, or not literally, but basically a god. So I'll put him there. Captain Picard. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna do the captains last, and the only three I'm gonna I guess I'll rank these four. I haven't watched Discovery or the original series much, so I'll put those there. We're still going through this guy. He's whatever, most of these characters, whatever. He's probably less interesting. Well, no, he's got some, like he's like Tom Paris, but just the whole show is just way more stiff. I'll put him here. That seems like a good spot. He's just a stick guy. Well, Forge, Geordi, he's fine. He's good. No, he don't mean. But again, it's just I feel like I don't know the character of these Next Generation people as much as I know the character of the rest of them. I'll put him just below two. Yeah, like he's a fun guy to be in there, but like whenever I see an episode with him, I'm not just Trill. Oh, I love the Trill. I'll put Jadzia Dax an A. I think she does a really good job, the actor, of communicating that she used to be different people, just in the way that she talks. I mean, she just, even though the actress is pretty young, she does such a great job of relaying just in her normal lines that she's been an old man 5 times or whatever. So I'll put her above Kira. Put her. I like her more than Data. Yeah, I'll put her A tier right now. B'Elanna Torres, she's fun. I think I'll put her. Oops. Where'd she go? She gone? Where did I put her? No, is she gone? I was gonna put her in A tier. No, B tier. No, A tier. Yeah, let's put her A tier. Maybe I'll find her again. But she seems to have disappeared. Okay, anyway. Bashir, oh, he's just this. Oh, I love him too, man. He's awesome. He's arrogant and annoying sometimes. Oh, but he's just so. Oh, all three of these three. I mean, these two are doctors. I wonder. Those are the only two doctors I have here. Maybe the rest of the doctors are awesome. Tom Paris, he's fun. Um, he's just got some good human personality. I'll put him right below. Put him above Q, below Kira. Um, just a vintage boy right there. He's just a vintage boy. Worf. We're getting into the good territory. You know, I love when they explore the alien cultures. He's fun. But whenever they have species like Klingon and Vulcan, there's always just a little thing. Vulcans, it just they're held back a little bit just by like how freaking married to their culture they are, and you know, like there's limitations on how they express themselves. I'll say that. This guy, I think he's D tier. I don't really remember much. Yeah, he's not doing it for me. Harry Kim. Apparently, people think he's kind of bland, but he's just like this nervous little guy. His relationship with Tom Paris kind of reminds me of me and my relationship with my first friend from college. You know, like he's you know the laughable or not laughable, you know, the goofy playboy, and I'm the little nerd, and they become friends, and there's a little bit of like a I'm trying to show you the world, Harry Kim, but Harry Kim he just stays true to who he is, and I think I put him in between Worf and Q. I love his relationship with Tom. It's wonderful. Quark, S tier. I mean, sometimes there's something charming. Oh, here's B'Elanna Torres. I'll put her above Worf. I like the half human thing. I'll put her above Harry too, and above Tom. And I love their relationship as they get married. Above Kira, yeah. I'll put her just below Data. I love her. Quark. Oh, I just love him. He's just a weasel. And it's just a good time every time he's on screen. Oh, the translation officer. I did not like this guy. I don't remember who he was. And this guy is like fun, but he's also like they go back to a little like these old, like semi sexist tropes. Like, I don't know. Like, when was the last time that between the Next Generation, it just feels. I mean, this is like a weird criticism, but this show, Enterprise, I'll put her here. I'm not even talking about her right now. Just like after going from they just have like three macho white guys, and it's just so weird to do that in a Star Trek series in the 2000s. It just seems against the brand, honestly. It just seems odd. Diana Troy, I love her half Betazoid thing. I like that she's not full Betazoid. I like the episodes that she's center. I'll put her just right above her mother, but under B'Elanna, because I really love the half Klingon aspect of B'Elanna and wrestling with her culture. This guy, D tier, a little above. Well, we'll go bottom of C tier, just below T'Pol. Just don't remember him having much going on. Dr. Crusher, I like her. Put her at the top of B tier, just because nothing's really separating her from the rest of the pack. Like these guys are. Like these I say A and S tier, all really special characters in my mind. And then B tier, it's all solid characters that I'm glad are in the show. And C and D tier. Well, yeah, C and D tier, I think are characters that, well, D tier, I think they're characters that could have been replaced by a more interesting character. And C tier, I think, are characters that are maybe one or two adjustments away from being a real good, solid character. And I think Keiko's on the edge. I think she I think this is Nog. I'm not certain, but I'll get back to him. Let me see. Anybody else? All the rest of these people, I don't know who they are. Oh, the Borg Queen. She's fine. I mean, out of all the Borg I've seen, you know, I'm, I don't know. She's an okay villain. Not as good as Q or Lore. Um, I'll put her in the bottom of B tier, maybe the top of C. I'll put her at the top of C tier. Chekhov. I don't know. I haven't watched much of the original series. Tess. She's fun. I like the civilians on Voyager. Her and Neelix. Well, we'll get to Neelix in a sec. Will we? Where's Neelix? We gotta find Neelix. Yeah, okay, I see him. I like her psychic powers and the way they're explored. But I think they could have done more with her. I'll put her top of B, just above Dr. Crusher. No. I'll put her just below. Put her right here. Then I'll move him up here. Okay, just above Kess. O'Brien. On paper, he would just be like another just like normal dude, but I love his relationship with the wife. I think he gets a lot of screen time on Deep Space Nine too. So I will put him B tier, just below Dr. Crusher. That they're the sort of, in my mind, they're the same thing. They're serviceable human characters who have good, who are well written and have good personal stories. She's just a little more badass than him, which is why. But I kind of like that he's not badass, you know, because there's a good amount of badass characters, and having a non-badass character is a little bit refreshing. Sulu, I don't really watch this doctor from the show. I remember kind of liking him, but also I don't know. He's C tier for sure. I'll put him just below Riker. Neelix, oh, he's so. I'll put him in C tier. I like his character, but he's just so annoying. And it's not. I was watching. He just makes so many like bad mistake. No, he's not annoying. That's not why. Well, he is annoying. That's not why I don't like him. I'm perfectly fine with characters that annoy other characters. Like all three of these characters, these my S tier dudes annoy the hell out of the rest of their crew. But Neelix, he makes just a bunch of bad personal decisions. Like there's this one episode which I watched last night where Naomi Wilder? Yeah. Naomi Wilder's mom, she's like lost in space. And Neelix is not even telling her. Like he's her guardian at this point. Not even telling her, just like lying to her because he thinks like she can't handle it, but it was him who can't handle it. And his relationship with Kes, he's not a good boyfriend at all. He's just creepy and possessive. But every once in a while, he just pulls through with like a good episode, and I like the positivity he brings to the crew. But I can't justify putting him above C tier. He needed some adjustments. That's my first Voyager character this low. Let's see who's next. Jake Sisko. He's good. I like, yeah, I like his relationship. He's got good storylines too. I think I like his relationship with his father. I'll put him just above Tuvok. Okay. 7 of 9. Oh, she is. is S tier without a doubt. Above Bashir, I really just love the Doctor, but I love her too. Ah, Dr. K is probably Dr. K's favorite character. It's so hard, dude. I'm debating if she's number one or number two. She's ex Borg. I just love the Borg aspect of her. I put it below the Doctor just because she suffers slightly, but not nearly as much. I mean, not hardly at all, honestly, from the lack of expressiveness that like the Vulcans have. But she just plays it so well. Um, Yar, she's only on there for a season. She's pretty good in her season. Yeah, she's LaForge level. Put her just above LaForge, honestly. Just above Geordi. Put her low B. Wesley Crusher, low key, he's kind of great. He's B tier. We'll put him, yeah, just in between Chakotay and Cass. I think I like just he's just such a Boy Scout, man, and it's fun to watch. He plays it well, I think. The second is Ezra Dax. I just don't I think she's got a good personality. She's also only around for one season. Um, where'd I put Yar at? Right there. I'll put her. Yeah, just below Geordi. I'll put her right here. I don't know where to put her. Let's see. Okay, I don't know is this all of them? Okay. Let me see. Let me go back through to see. I mean, I know I need to get the captains. Okay, I know enough about Spock to put him in A tier. Put him probably right here, maybe. Yeah, Spock is A tier. And I know enough about Kirk to rank him. I'm putting him in the bottom of B tier. I know everybody's like, oh, we love Cap. Oh, I know enough about the original series. I mean, I've watched a good amount of episodes. Okay, I'm assuming this is Nog, and Nog is a fun character, more fun than Jake. He's Jake's best friend and the other sort of kid on the station. He's up there with he's not quite as good as his dad, and not as good a kid as Wesley was. Not quite as good a cast, but yeah, just above Lore. This is where Nog goes, just to go getter. I love that he's breaking free of his generational trauma, kind of. That's a kind of a great arc for him by sort of leaving the family business. Yeah, okay, I'll do the rest. McCoy, a fine doctor, better than Kirk. I'll put him above LaForge. He's got some spunk. He's a solid character. I'm just going based on instinct. Just like, is he better? Is he better? No, he's right here. That's where he goes. See, I don't know who this Cardassian is. Uhura. I put her above Kirk, I think. Kirk is he's not my thing. He's just not my thing. I'll say that. And she's not, I'll put her just below Tuvok, above Yar. Just right here. Seems like a good spot for her. This Captain Pike, he's even less my thing. I think they were right to switch off of him. Put him even below him and her. Put him above this guy, though. I barely remember this guy. I don't even know his name. Oh shoot, I know her. She Bajoran. Did she fall in love with somebody? I don't know. This is not Chekhov. This is Chekhov. I liked him in the Star Trek movie, but I don't really remember enough about him or Sulu. do anything. Did I already? Is there no Seska? This is not Seska. Is this Seska? Don't think so. Oh, she should be on here. But and who is this guy? Looking like a comic book villain. Now we're going to the captains. What we all been waiting for. Archer. I think he's better than most of the characters on his show. But he's also given like way more screen time than most other captains. Not quite as good as Tuvok, I don't think. Maybe a little better than Yar, in my opinion. Now the rest of these three I love. We'll go Sisko. I'll put him just below Data. He's just a great captain. I think that they did a wonderful job on the captains in these middle shows. I mean, there's Sisko, and then Picard. I'll put a little below Sisko. I'll put him as the second best character on this show. I'll put him just right next to Diana, but just right below Data. And then Captain Janeway, A tier. I love Star Trek Voyager. I know it's a weird one to love. Most people like most of the other ones. I mean, nobody likes Enterprise. I really have no idea about what Discovery even is. But and who did I don't even remember who I got on the quiz. Tom Paris. Okay, and I put him in A tier. Yeah, I'm an A tier guy, it seems. On the which Star Trek character quiz are you? Above Quark. Above Bashir, but below 709. See, I've got the top 3 as Voyager characters. And then, but I also have the lowest guys. Well, Icheb. I mean, none of these characters I hate, right? I mean, the closest I come to hating a character is Neelix, but he's still upper C tier. And these guys, they're just giving me not much to work with, if I'm being honest. And then this doctor, I don't really remember her. So there it is. There you guys go. My Star Trek character. Tier list. Let's go to Sporkle. Let's do some knowledge-based trivia here. We'll go MLB 2023. Okay. MLB 2023 home run leaders top 50. My guess is I can get them. I get 48. Ohtani, Mets, Alonso, Marlins. That'll be Soler, Braves, Acuna. No, Olson. There we go. Phillies, Castellanos. No. Warburg. Okay. Yankees, Judge. Dodgers, Freeman. No. Betts. No. Muncy. There we go. White Sox. We just played them today. Burger? No. Robert. Wow. I didn't know he was doing that good. Braves. Murphy? No. Albies, maybe. Yeah. Red Sox. Yoshida. No. Turner, Justin Turner. No. Yeah, Rafael Devers. Okay. Astros, Alvarez. Dodgers. Another Dodgers. Let's see. Smith, Will Smith. No. Freeman once. Hayward? No way. No. Outman? Also no. Peralta. Who is this? Vargas? I already did Betts, Muncy, Martinez. Oh, let me get that. Martinez. Okay. Rangers. This will be Adolis Garcia. This is my team. These are my guys. Diamondbacks. Walker. No. Carroll. Angels. Trout. Cardinals. Arenado. Padres. Soto. Machado. Bogarts. Tatis. No way. He's got 15 already. He didn't even play the first good chunk of games. Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Pirates, Reynolds. Shoot, this one might be hard. McCutcheon? Eller. That's a pitcher, though. If it's not Reynolds, who is it? I might not get that. I might just not know that one. Let's see. This next Cardinal should be Goldschmidt. No. Edman. Gorman. Nolan Gorman. Yeah. Rangers. Another Ranger. Simeon. No. Open Seeger? No way. Wait, Simeon's not on there? Oops. Simeon. Well, it's not Nathaniel Lowe. Josh Young. Yeah. Let's go. Number 2 on the team. Was Pasquantino. No. Witt. No. I don't know then. Dozier? He's still there? Another Met. Lindor? A Cub? No way. It's Ballinger. No way indeed. Joey Gallo on there? No. Well, he's not a Cub, but Swans. Oh, Wisdom. Patrick Wisdom. Blue Jays. Chapman. No. Guerrero. No, he's not. Did I just spell him wrong? Not on there? Bichette. Got more homers than Vlad Guerrero. He's not even in the top. Springer? Is Springer in there? Well, who's this? I'm looking for this other. Kiermaier. Kiermaier? Maybe he's not. Oh, Hunter Kirk. Jonah Heim in here. Okay, Braves. More Braves. Rosario and I already did a catcher. Arcia? No way. Harris doesn't know that much. Oh, Riley, Austin Riley. No, he's not even. Well, he's on there, but he's not that guy. Darno? No, he had one. He would have to be going off. Ozuna. Okay. An Array. Franco. Rosarena. Rosarena. Yeah. A's. Rooker. Cubs. And C. Morel. Angels. Not Rendon. Walsh. Ward. Nito. Oh, I just watched these guys live. Who else is it? Renfro. Renfro. Okay, and then who's the other one? It's not Ward or Walsh. Okay, we'll go on. Rockies. Crone. No Crone. Blackmon. McMahon. Okay. Mariners. Suarez. Kepler. Oh, is he balling now? Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez. Not Colton Wong. No way he's in there. Raleigh. France. Well, who is it? Gurriel. Hernandez. Okay. I know Gurriel's not a Mariner, but he and Teoscar Hernandez are connected. That's ex Blue Jays. Diaz. Giants. Wade Jr. Okay. Peterson. Who else? Forto. Oh, I'm surprised he's on there. 484. Rizzo seems like not bad. Stanton. Lambe. Hugh. Torres. Maybe Torres. Let's go. Rays Walls. Wow, low. I already guessed low for Nathaniel Lowe. Well, I don't really know any other Rays. Brewers. Yelich. Tellez. Rays. Three more Rays. I don't know any other Rays. Wells? Wall? Dude, I can't get the Rays, the Blue Jays, Royals. Oh. Oh. Well, I said I could get all but two, and that's what's it's not what's happening here. This sort of bottom area. I'm gonna just give up. I don't know this. Brandon Drury, Jose Siri, Luke Rayleigh, Dalton Varsho, Isaac Paredes, Salvador Perez, Jack Suwinski. The only person I was never gonna get was Jack Suwinski. The rest of them, I could have got. But I didn't want to just sit here talking about nothing. I'm still making a YouTube video. It's been a while since I thought about that fact. Just been going as far as talking goes. Has it been 3 hours or 2 hours? I don't know. 2 hours, I think. Maybe like 220. See, quiz stats. Who was the most gotten, the least gotten kind of guy? Shohei Ohtani, number 1, makes sense. The number 3 guy, who's the number 3 guy? Randy Rosa, no, that's 30. Jorge Soler wasn't gotten that much. Salvador Perez. I feel a little sad that I didn't get these obscure guys, but these guys were gotten every single time. Wow. Oh, well, this is only today. It's only people who played it today. And they're probably hardcore like me. I could do the top 50. This one, I think I'm going to get 50 out of 50. Okay. These top 2 are going to be Verlander and Scherzer. This Yankee will be Judge. This Angel will be Trout. Okay, then it'll be Ohtani. No. Rendon, then it'll be... No. He's the 4th highest. Damn. Why? He was not Mike Trout level. I'll say that. Garrett Cole will be the next. Then the Ranger will be Seager. The National will be Strasburg. The Cardinal will be well, no, it'll be Arenado. I'm trying to do this in order. I could just guess, but I want to guess them in like the correct order. This Met will be Lindor. This Twin will be Correa. This Yankee will be Stanton. This Tiger Cabrera. Padre Bogarts? No, Machado. Okay. This Astro Altuve. No, Bregman. This Ranger Simeon. No, oh, it's DeGrom. This Rocky Bryant. This Billy Harper. Red Sox Devers. No, he's not even on here. Okay, who did the Red Sox have on there? Oh, Chris Sale. This Philly will be Trey Turner. Dodger, Mookie Betts. No, Freddie Freeman. Now this Cardinal will be called Goldschmidt. This will be Christian Yelich, probably the only Brewer on here. This red, Joey Votto. This next Cub be Hap? No, of course not. Why would it be Hap? Who do the Cubs have for $25 million? Jerome? I didn't know he was making that much. Philly will be Real Muto. No. Schwarber. No. Castellanos. No. Wheeler. I didn't know the Phillies had that many. They gotta be like top 5 in payroll. This national will be Corbin, Blue Jay, Springer, Padre, Tatis. No. Bogarts. I already did Bogarts, didn't I? Darvish? Well, who then? Musgrove? Who else is on that freaking team? Hosmer? Considered a Padre? No. Not even on there. Myers. Will Myers. Now? Wait, who is this? Okay, now I'm getting. I already did so. Did I do Soto? Okay. It is Soto. Arizona? Marte? No. Not even. And Marte's not even on there. Bumgarner. This Yankee will be Rodon. This Tiger will be Rodriguez. It'll be Baez then. This Brave will be Riley. The Olson. Yankee Rizzo. No Rizzo. LeMahieu. No LeMahieu. We already did Stan. Severino. Donaldson. Okay. This Mariner should be Eugenio Suarez. No. Robbie Ray. This Blue Jay. Ryu. No, it's not Ryu. And it's Gossman. Gossman. There. Ray Morton. Yep. Dodger. Kershaw. Red Sox. Oh shoot, we got this. Justin Turner? No way. Yoshida? No way, yeah. Royals will be Salvador Perez. And then, okay, we just have, let's top 50. I guess it's a tie. We just have a Boston Red Sox who's making $20 million. $20 million a year. Let me buckle down. It's not gonna be Jansen. I guess we'll try it just because we should. I already tried Devers. Oh, Trevor Story. Look at that. Perfect score. Average 78. Genius level. Einstein. Einstein would get none of these players right. He'd probably type in Smith and then be done with it. He doesn't even speak English, does he? Or maybe he probably does, but he mostly speaks German, right? Oh, Ryu was my hardest poll. Aaron Judge, Mike Trout. Oh, I got freaking. I'm glad. You know what I'm glad about? This this day's been diverse. I mean, I had done, personality quizzes. Maybe I do. I don't know. I've been this whole time in the back of my mind, I've been thinking, do I do political compass? Do I not do political compass? I don't know. I'm leaning towards not doing the political compass quiz. But I'm proud that I got Star Trek and baseball and what kind of guy I attract all in the same video. I think that just I'm glad I have those interests that would seem a little incompatible at times. But okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. So this video have a mid-video bathroom break. I'm gonna go upstairs so you guys can't hear anything. All right, y'all. I'm back. What I've decided to do now is do albums. We're going back to Tier Maker. There's my tier list. I don't need to save or download it. You guys know I love Star Trek. You know what I like a little more than Star Trek? Oh, I don't even know if that's true. No, it's true. Music, albums. We're just gonna look up albums. We'll see. Brick plus Mortal. Oh shoot! Ultimate albums tier list 2. This seems like a little. Let's try. Actually, get a little more specific. Okay, I'm gonna try 2 different ones. We'll try rap albums. A stream rap album in Spotify history. See this. Okay, this is a good one. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I want. Okay, I actually know a lot of these. MF Doom, Madvillainy. Oh, it's 1 to 3. Oh, you guys got it. Oh, I've been harping on this since day 1. It's got to be 0 to 10. Madvillainy, MF Doom. Just I've only listened to this album, and it just hasn't. Just I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I listened to it when it released, it would have blown me away. But I didn't have much to latch onto. I mean, I'll give it another go. I'm not just writing off MF Doom entirely. Um, this is a 6 of ignorance, not necessarily like there are some artists that people love that I don't like, and I don't like them, and I know I don't. And this is not that case. This is not a strong opinion of mine. This is just how I feel as of hearing it once. This Vince Staples album, it's good, it's fine, but it's not my favorite Vince Staples album. It's also a 6. I'll put it above. I mean, I don't need to get super. This Denzel Curry album is an 8. Denzel Curry owns. I love the freaking this album specifically. Just the freaking aggression is awesome. His flows, I don't know. It's like, I mean, it's pop rap in like its best form, you know. It's aggressive. I just love. I mean, that's you listen to this album, you're listening to rap music, you know. Here's another Denzel Curry. Zoo. This one, I'll put it at 7. It's good. It's a little shorter. I think it's got more tracks. Ricky, I think in his Birds, the other one. Those are like my 2 favorite, and I think I like those more than any track on Imperial. But it's just got a little there's a little more of a difference in quality, I'd say. And then out of all of those, it's another 8 by Denzel Curry. This is my favorite. I own this on record. The cover's badass, but that shouldn't even matter. The freaking songs. The songs are insane. I love his inflections. Oh, he's just that's the thing I like in a rapper and in most songs. I like when people do voices, you know? Like Kendrick Lamar, he'll do a lot of voices, you know. He'll be like, I'm Kendrick Lamar. That's how he'll be sometimes. And I love when rappers are playing a character, and it feels like Denzel Curry in this album more than anyone, he gets into the voices, into the voices game a little bit. I mean, not like a ridiculous amount, but it's just this is just really fun music, you know. But there's albums I like a little more, and I see a few of those albums on here already. We got 808s and Heartbreaks, Kanye West. Another 6, some solid songs, but it's a little boring at times, I think. But another case in the MF Doom, this is not an opinion I'm super attached to. This next one is, let's see, a 7. Probably some of his better lyrics, I'd say. Especially in his second half of his career where he goes a little off the rails. So out of all of his when he starts going off the rails, which I think is probably around this time, his best maybe his best album from his off the rails era. I might like Donda a little better. Donda's kind of just great. Rodeo I haven't listened to, but this one I have listened to. College Dropout, we'll put it also here. Just great songs, just a great album. I love this album. My favorite Kanye album. And I'm not some guy who thinks Kanye is a genius. I'm not in that camp. I don't even think he's not even one of my favorite hip hop artists of all time. But this album is one of my favorite hip hop albums of all time. But I think it's the only Kanye album that I would put in that category for myself. I just like those songs. I'll pick up and I just gotta power through. Blonde. This is an opinion I'm married to. It's not Frank Ocean's best. There's a couple great tracks. Nike's, Ivy, White Ferrari. There's one more. Nights. But I think the entire rest of the album is I would go as far to say a snooze fest. A festival of snooze. I mean, I overall I do like it. I mean, this one, I love Outkast, but this album I'm also putting here. Oh no, I put the songs don't reach the highs that they do in Stankonia and ATLiens and even Speakerboxxx Love Before. There's some good ones, but there's just like there's most of the time when an album has skits, I'm just like, I'm not for that. I don't know. Even albums that have the whole radio shtick going on, I don't know. It seems like a cheap attempt at creating a through line for the whole album. So Aquemini is not my favorite Outkast album. But I should give it another listen. I've become a bigger Outkast fan since I first listened to Aquemini, and I did like it. Good Kid, Mad City, not 10. 9. It's a great album. It's got, I mean, this is something where I'm going to eat the words I just said. The freaking voicemails are awesome. But that's the thing. Those kinds of voicemails or skits, they're either good or they're bad. Most of the time, it's not a take or leave situation. Most of the time, it either works or it doesn't work. It works here. Real, I'm not too crazy about. I'm real. I'm really, really real. And even Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. I know everybody loves that song. They tout it as like the best hip hop song of all time, but there's just, it loses me inside the song, and I can't, like, it's good for most of it's great for most of the song, but there's just some parts where I'm just like, I'm trying to sit through, and for it to be the best song of all time or whatever, the best Kendrick song or a great Kendrick song, even despite its length, it can't have moments where I don't like it. And Damn has a few though. I give it a light 9. I mean, I love Kendrick Lamar so fucking much, bro. And I love that album, but I do have a few reservations. Danny Brown, Atrocity Exhibition, also a 9. I just love crazy dudes, man, and the voices too. He's like, what's it? If when it rain, when it pour, get your ass to the floor. Oh, I love Danny Brown's voice. I love the production on this. I don't know what else to say. Just, I love crazy shit, and I love long stuff. I mean, this album's not long. I said that. I don't even know why I said that. Really though, all those features are amazing. Who is it? Kendrick Lamar, Earl Sweatshirt, and someone else features on that. And it's just so good. I want to see a little Tyler, the Creator, Danny Brown meetup. Like, I saw Kendrick Lamar and Danny Brown. I'm glad. And Earl and Kendrick, Earl and Danny, surprisingly good, duo. But we got to get Tyler on there, man. Or I know, I think I want to see Danny Brown on a Tyler, the Creator song, or maybe, I don't know. I love that. Just like I loved Vince Staples on Stuntman off the deluxe Call Me Get You Lost. Like, I want that kind of beat for Danny Brown. So Tyler, Creator, get Danny Brown on your next album. Danny Brown's awesome. This album, I'll put here. I really liked it, and then I showed it to my friend Kyle, and he said something that just he said it sounded like epic rap. He rapped like in a YouTube video or like an epic rap battle, and it's kind of true and it's kind of good. But now I just can't unhear that. But most of it's good, just poppy, just really easy to love right there. Acid rap, 5 out of 10. I don't get the Chance the Rapper hype at any stage of his career. I don't understand. Channel Orange, you know it, baby. I love this album. I put it right up there. Freaking Forrest Gump. This is what I like about Frank Ocean. You know, I think Blonde is. I like Blonde. Like, okay, you might be thinking, well, you gave it a 6. You like it, yeah, but people are giving it, and I know it's weird. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I was about to try to get people to not like that album, which is odd, which is not. It's not something a good person would do. Blonde is good, but I think it's a little self-indulgent. I'll say that. I think yeah, it seems just like a little bit of a little conceited, it seems. Which is not something that Frank Ocean is immune to. But this album is so good, bro. Forrest Gump is awesome. Pyramids is out here. That's good. Thinking About You. Super Rich Kids. Oh, 10 out of 10 song, guy. Too Many Bowls of That Green, No Lucky Charm. Ah, I love his inflection, the way he sings that song. Oh, his voice. I mean, he's got a great voice. I won't deny that. And I love the writing of that song. Oh man, Super Rich Kids. That's the first song I'm gonna play whenever I stop filming this YouTube video. Haven't listened to this. It's been Butterfly. It's 10 out of 10. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say about this. Every song is amazing. The freaking jazz rap production is off the chain. I'm kind of interested in knowing for the people who don't like it, what's not to like, because I don't know. I want to know why people don't. I mean, most people do like it, but if you didn't like it, like, well, one of my friends said, just not. He only liked the bangers, and I'm thinking, if you only like the bangers, how do you like any album? Like, how can you have a good album that's just, I mean, I guess maybe this album, Imperials, just all banging, but like, you gotta have multiple moods, and one of your moods has to be awesome. The freaking Evolving Poem is genius. The Tupac interview, another stroke of genius. He's just strokes of genius freaking all over this album. This album's laced with genius. That's what I'll say about this album. And it's not just that, like, the songs are genius, they're also awesome. Not all geniuses are awesome. Lots of them are, but not all of them. And Kendrick Lamar is an awesome genius. This another Denzel Curry project, bunch of real short songs. I couldn't crack the code on that. I also have this on record. Well, and I have these on CD, these 3. Well, I'd say not most of these, but most of these 8 ups. Yeah, the majority of these I own in some form. All of them except this one, I think. And I also own Aquemini. And 808s and Heartbreak, I own that too. I guess I'd just say what I own whenever it goes. Just Denzel's best. Probably his most versatile album. These, I really like the one note that they have, but they're a little one note. There's all sorts of different styles. Everybody likes Walking. That music video is good. Sometimes I've seen the album as like a GIF where it's like changing colors. It's not super relevant. Baby Keem, I'll put him at top of 6. It's a great it's a good album. Bangers. Every song with Kendrick, or both the songs Kendrick, are awesome. Trademark USA is my favorite. Oh my gosh. Pink Panties is good. And then other than that, it's just run of the mill. But he's got moments where he shines, you know. It's not just like the only songs that are good are the ones with Kendrick. I mean, he's got solo moments where he just is awesome. I'm saying Baby Keem in 48 States is such a line that I still have not figured out which two states. I wonder if it's just the continental US. That's been the speculation online I've seen. Maybe it's just the continental US. Lupe Fiasco, this is a solid album. Don't remember too much from it. Seattle's a great song. It's really good, but I mean, just doesn't reach the heights. This is another thing like the MF Doom. I listened to it, probably half listened to it, and I thought it was fine, but I didn't see what was special. This is a great album. Freaking Sundays. Sunday with Frank Ocean. That's what I like. Frank Ocean rap verses, like a huge amount. On Oldie, like on the Odd Future Mixtape Part 2, that 10-minute song where it's like just like the whole gang is just getting a verse. Frank Ocean's verse is immaculate. On Sunday, is it Sundays? Yeah, with Earl Sweatshirt. It's awesome. It's a great Earl Sweatshirt album. I don't know what more to say. I don't need to say much more about that. Okay, so I got these two. I haven't heard these albums. Haven't heard Graduation. I'm sorry. Nas, Illmatic, Nas or Nas, I don't know. It's good. I haven't gotten just the transcendence that people get from it. I think it's just a great rap album. Yeezus, I love me some industrial hip hop. Yeezus is good. It's got, I mean, just like both all three of these albums are albums with great songs and okay songs. You know, that's what the 7 category is. Black Skinhead, Bound to, awesome. 10 out of 10. That's right. 2 Kendrick Lamar's 10 out of 10. Damn. You know, it's not as artsy as To Pimp a Butterfly, but it's almost as good as To Pimp a Butterfly. He's just stripping away. It's just perfect. I remember in 8th grade, my friend Tyler tried to put me onto this. And I was like, no, I don't listen to rap because I was a loser. That's why I said that. And then it took me all the way to the 12th grade to get to. I first listened to this and I was like, this is awesome. And then it maybe took me even to my freshman year of college before I listened to Damn. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. And I would like to apologize to you, Tyler, for not liking this album when you showed it to me in 8th grade. I would have been a better person had I listened to this in 8th grade. I do believe that. Love is awesome. Fantano didn't like Love. It was his least favorite track, which is dumb as hell. I don't know if he liked Real. But he said that the just love me. I want to be with you. I love that. I love when he said that. Yeah, I want to be with you. Oh, that song feels like if I had to have a song, an outro to my life, I was dying and I was getting my soul was getting lifted from my body or something. It'd be Love, bro. Yeah. Oh, that's genuinely, I've thought about, that's not the first time I've had that thought. That's been a debate in my mind. It won the debate. I think that's, 7, good. Maybe, this one was good. I thought it was good. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything more because I don't have anything to say. We got another Kendrick album, Mr. Morale. 8, good. It's not a coherent experience like these 3 are, you know. And I mean, hardly any album is a coherent experience like these 3 are. Let's see, where do I put it? Honestly, number 1 on the 8. I love Kendrick Lamar. I can't deny these songs. I mean, all of these songs are good. I'm saying that every single one of those songs are good. But none of them are ridiculously good. I'll say that. Like for these 2, Almost every song is ridiculously good. Half these songs are ridiculously good. This one, all these are good, but ridiculously not ridiculously good. Bro, okay, this is a definitive. It's fine, but why are people freaking sucking the dick of this album? I don't understand. I just don't understand. What's that first? Is it Free, the first song? There's one song I like. The rest of them are just okay. That was the song. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Light Registration. I mean, so similar to College Dropout. Just good songs. Gold Digger, banger. Yeah. I need to listen to Graduation. I mean, this is something I should do. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. 7 or 8. Go 8. I love the Blame Game. I love Chris Rock's freaking monologue. I know I said I didn't like skits. I love that. Maybe just I love the Aphex Twin juxtaposed with it's Chris Rock. Oh. Talking about going to a whole new place in Pussy Town. I mean, it's just a hilarious little time. And I like, was it John Legend who does Blame? Let's play the Blame. Runaway, banger. Are those the only two I know? I don't know. But I remember loving that. I mean, I liked it. It's still not my favorite Kanye. And I guess I like Kanye, but no, he's not way up there. When it was written, I put these guys, I know everybody, this is like streets ahead for most, but I just categorize them the same. I have both of these, I think. I like them. AT Aliens. Let's go, baby. We got our third 9. It's good. It's great. What more do you want from me? That album is good. Me and you, mama, you. Oh, so good. I think I'll listen to this. This is like a 4. This wasn't very good at all. This was like mall music for like, it's like a dystopian indie mall. It wasn't my thing at all. This is good. It's a good album, but it's really short. And there's a few like, and in a really short album, if only 2 of the tracks are stand out, it's like, well, obviously not many songs can be stand out or they're all standing up, but it's a good album. All right, we got another Kendrick Lamar, Section 80. Boom, we get it. We'll put it here. Section 80, great album, high power, fuck your ethnicity. Those are some of my greatest ones. There's some of my favorite ones, not some of the greatest ones. Ab-Soul's outro, when Kendrick Lamar's just talking. I think it's really funny. It says, I spent 20 fucking years on this planet looking for answers. Like 20, like being 20 years, like looking, like that's not that long as far as how many years people usually spend looking around on this. Denzel Curry's weakest project, in my opinion. Yeah, still fine, still good. Ultimate, you can't deny how much that rocks. They better have a whole lot of they got a whole lot of red on here. Just making sure because I'm y'all aren't prepared for how much I like that album. Die-Lit, yeah, Die-Lit's dope. Playboi Carti's dope. Just this album cover is dope. Him freaking back flipping into the crowd or front flipping. I don't know what kind of flip that is, but it's flipping awesome. But there's a few songs. I mean, it's not a masterpiece. That's just a great album. But this on the end, Vince Staples. This is like this is his most popular album. Came out the same year as To Pimp a Butterfly, and there were people putting this as a favorite rap album of the year, which you can't be doing that. Like you gotta clean it up. It's a great album, but a good album, great album. Good, almost a great album. There's just a lot of the popular moments They don't do it for me. It's a little long and it's it gets a little samey after a while. But North North, freaking fire. Okay, we got the top 3 rows done. This is just a good Benny the Butcher, just a great album. Put it. Yeah, I'll put it honestly right here. I own it. I think it's awesome. I'm not gonna keep talking because I'm running out of shit to say. I've been talking for like I don't know how long. I really don't even know when I started. Maybe 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Life of Pablo. Oh yeah, yeah. I freaking love the songs I love, and then every other song I don't love at all. There's freaking. You guys know about the 3 Pablo thing? If you don't know about the 3 Pablo thing, find my friend Dr. K. He'll explain it. Such a great concept for an album, but it's just it's just not all together. And that's the case for a lot of Kanye albums. Even the ones I like, or besides the first 3, which are kind of typical. Like even My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy and Donda and Life Pablo. I like them all, but they're just not all together. That's just what's holding them back. Even Yeezus a little bit. No, Yeezus is pretty together. Actually, I'll take that back. Weekend House of Balloons. Oh, freaking good. This is good stuff. Oh, we're putting House of Balloons is good. Man, it is good. I like The Weeknd, but House of Balloons is my favorite Weeknd album by far. Not by far, by a little, by not much at all, actually. Just some sexual stuff. Sometimes life needs to get erotic. That's just how it goes. Just being on this earth. Sometimes we need that. And The Weeknd, like a freaking pill for that. That album is. What's next? Astroworld. Don't know. I don't know what that is. Don't know that one. Flower Boy. Flower Boy's good. I think it's a good album. I think it's overrated. Kind of like how I think One is overrated. It's a little bit. Well, is Call Me If You Get Lost on here? Yeah, okay. I'll wait to say that till we get to Call Me If You Get Lost. No, but both of those albums, it's a little bit like sort of boilerplate stuff that's got like a freaking an indie filter on it. I'll say that a little bit. I need to revisit Call Me If You Get Lost, but Flower Boy, I think I don't think it's all there. There's some moments that don't work as well, I think. Big Fish Theory. Let's go, baby. I love Big Fish Theory. Ethan, what was that? Summer 2021, Ethan? Freaking, this is the summer of Big Fish Theory because of Ethan for me. Yeah, we'll put it right here. Oh, Vince Staples, my favorite Vince project. Kendrick Lamar's verse on Yeah Right. Freaking immaculate. Samo, awesome. The Sophie produces this, and it's just ridiculous, man. It is just a ridiculous album. I'm saying ridiculous in like, it's so fun, bro. Like that's what I liked about Denzel Curry's albums, and that's what I like about this Vince Staples album. It's just fun. Here's another Vince Staples album. What's it called? Ramona Park Broke My Heart. It's good, but it's nothing special. Got some bangers, but Danny Brown, Triple X. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I like this more than I like Atrocity Exhibition. No, put it right here. Man, I feel like such like a Fantano dick sucker right now with my top with my 9s and 10s being all Danny Brown and Kendrick Lamar, but I just can't deny how good they are. I mean, man. Oh, I like this one a little better. I don't know why. I think Atrocity Exhibition can get a little tiresome. And this just has just peaks and valleys like a sine graph. Yeah, there's I feel like there's a wider variety of songs. I think the writing It's a little more raw on this one, which I like. A whole lot of red. I told y'all you weren't prepared for how much I like it. I mean, it's not quite a 10, but Playboi Carti does Playboi Carti perfectly. That's what this album is. It's just, it feels, honestly, it feels holy. Like he's screaming out to God through this whole album. And I'm saying that with complete straight face, with utter seriousness. Playboi Carti in this album, he's extending the olive branch to God from us. You know? And he's in tears, man. And I'm in tears, bro. I want this album so bad. On record. I feel like dying. I love that song. I love Sky. Oh, Control. Oh man. Control. Oh. Bro, this album is heart-wrenching. I'm wrenching my heart just thinking about it. Oh my God. This album is borderline 10. I love Playboi Carti. I love Playboi Carti. Despite, he's probably not a great, probably horrible, right? He beat his girlfriend. That's not good. Man, I don't like that I like it now, but I do like that I like it. Like the on this one. I have this right now. This one's great. Great production. Great rapping. Put it right here. Like that Danger Mouse. Just an 8 out of 10. Just a great one. Fresh. I like it more than I like. What was Things Fall Apart was the album. I forgot. He had a band at one point. King's Disease 3. I really liked Magic, but King's Disease 3 it was whatever for me. I guess since I didn't like, I guess most people, it's like, this is like an 8 for most people, and this is like a 10. So it's like the difference is the same, between a 7 and a 5. But I just don't like Nas as much, I guess. Nas. Lil Wayne, just Kid Cudi, no Drake. Okay. We got it. Okay. I got to be real here for a second. This is my favorite album of all time. And it's all because of you, Ashley. Shout out. You put me on this. We never agreed musically other than this. And it took me a while to agree to this. You're not a fan of Ben Folds like I was, which was tragic, but I mean, I'm genuinely grateful that I get to listen to this. It's all because of you. Tyler's best album by far. This is what makes me a Tyler the Creator fan, because he makes this. I like every song on this album more than I like every song on the rest of his discography. That includes Igor's theme. This album is something special. Oh, it's so stylish too. It's like genuinely stylish. Man, I love that. I just love that thing. JPEG Mafia, good. Nothing super special, but just, a solid album. That's LP1, right? LP, maybe just LP, not LP1. This one, same thing, but a little worse. Yeah. Freddie Gibbs, right? Sold separately. I mean, we're winding down. I see a few things. I mean, I haven't listened to all these albums, but no, it's not 1 of 3. Low End Theory, good. Tribe Called Quest was good, but in my opinion, the albums can get a little boring, but I think they're pretty good overall. Metro Boomin, I didn't listen to that. Okay, I just see Boreem. I don't know if I know this one. I think I know this one, but I might just have the wrong album. Oops. Okay. I think I see 3 more. There's 3 more I know, right? I mean, y'all don't know how many I know. Yeah, there's 3 more. Call Me If You Get Lost. It's a good album. I mean, I won't deny that. But I don't think it's as special as Igor. And I think, I don't know, it's just less of my thing than Flower Boy. Stop Scaring the Hose. Was that what it's called? Scaring the Hose? Just Scaring the Hose. It's good, but JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown have been making music for so long. It's just like I'm not a JPEG guy. I would have much preferred, you know, a solo Danny. I feel the songs feel a little suffocating at times. And I know people make fun of people who don't like the mixing, but it just seems a little tense. Like, I don't know. It's just they squeezed the life out of these songs a little bit, I think. And then Lauryn Hill, you know it. I love it. Boom. Right below, right before a whole lot of red, you guys. That's how I feel. That's genuinely how I feel. Look at this, guys. I mean, this is a good list. There's no Stankonia. That's my favorite Outkast album. I would put Stankonia right here in between Miseducation and I don't think I had any you guys want to see? We'll just do a little quick breakdown of all my favorite albums. I guess this is Igor. You know, I put Igor above Two From Butterfly. It changes, but it's the last time I made an album. Let's see. I'm just looking for any other rap albums that I would put up there. They're just boom, boom, boom. You see, I mean, it changes. Like this is Malibu's not. Is that rap? That's not quite a rap album, I guess. So I wouldn't put that. It's not a Stankonia, Danny Brown, Genesis Owusu. Great. Yeah. No other rap albums up there. Money Store, I give that an 8. That's a good one. Put 18 Aliens pretty low right there, but you know, this is my all-time top. This is Eeyore, I think. But these are the albums I love. I love Alex G, that's for sure. Oh. What up? Belle and Sebastian, I love them too. And Idols. And Black Country New Road. Do another personality quiz. And I might call it. No, I don't want to do these freaking abstract personality quiz. You see, just like this. Like I told you, in like a deceptive. They say instead of personality quiz, personality test. You know, I don't know. Just using that's I don't know. Just they're just using these. They're positioning themselves above things they shouldn't position themselves above, in my opinion. Myers and Briggs. Oh, is that what this is? But now that sounds actually scientific. I mean, maybe it is. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Don't listen to me. What decade do I belong in? Don't care about that. The Big Five. Okay, let's do a Big Five. You see, this is an abstract. Or is that not an abstract? Okay. Okay, yeah, this is fine. All right, this is the grand finale for this video. I'm a worrier. No, I don't like the freaking the plus minus shit. Enneagram. Okay, we'll do Enneagram. I think there's a different one than this, right? I've heard of the Enneagram. Okay. Truity's Enneagram personality test. I strive for perfection. Pretty much inaccurate. Work hard to be helpful to others. Neither accurate nor inaccurate. It's important to me that other people like me. Pretty accurate. It's important to me to achieve great things. In a sense, it is. Achieve great things, meaning have a rocking family, have an awesome family. That's great things. But great things like career, not important to me, no. I make more significant contributions than the average person. Oh, well, that's what a narcissist would say yes to. I don't make less significant contributions than the average person. So I'm just neutral. Is that what inaccurate would mean? Or would inaccurate mean, no, I don't make more? Because I guess both of those, all of these seem like the same answer to me. I feel my emotions very deeply. We'll go, I think a year ago I would have put complete accurate, but now I'll go a little, feel them less deeply. I've sensed that other people never truly understand me. I'm anxious of that, but I don't genuinely believe that. We'll go a little inaccurate. Think deeply about things. Full accurate. I prepare for any disaster. Inaccurate. Not any disaster. It's important for me to avoid pain and suffering at all times. Inaccurate. It's important for me to appreciate my pain and suffering whenever it happens. I seek out experiences that I know will make me feel happy or excited. Yes, accurate. I see the positive in every situation. Inaccurate, but well, neutral. I'm not afraid to tell someone when I think they're wrong. Inaccurate. I am afraid to tell someone I think they're wrong. No, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But most of the time I am. I let other people make the decisions. Inaccurate. I don't let other people make the decisions, but I'm gonna if a decision gonna be made, I'm gonna be on board with it. Or I'm at least gonna put my 2 cents that there's a group decision. Or I'll be on either that, I'll just be on board, But I don't let people do something I don't want to do without saying anything at all. I appreciate having rules that people are expected to follow. I appreciate that, although it's not necessary. I'm neutral. I'm concerned about security more than anything else. Inaccurate. Concerned about the Rangers winning the series in Chicago tonight. I think a lot about what will happen in the future. Pretty accurate, not super, super accurate, but super accurate. I don't fit in with ordinary people. Pretty inaccurate. Pretty inaccurate. There's a really good reason for changing how things are done. No, rarely a good reason for changing how things are done. Completely inaccurate. You have to decide every day to do things the way you've always been doing them. You shouldn't just decide to change them, That's how I think. I always finish my chores. Inaccurate. I'm always trying to be a better person. Accurate. I definitely believe that. I check carefully for mistakes and errors. Mostly accurate. I check for mistakes and errors. I like to be around people who I can help. What does that mean? I like to be around people with issues so I can solve them. That's a little bit of the case, but not. It's an odd thing. I like to be around people who I can help. Inaccurate. No, inaccurate. I like to feel that I'm an important person in my social groups. Yeah, I love to feel that. Yeah. It's important for me to be successful. Yes, in some sense it is. The organizations I belong to would not function well without me. Inaccurate. I often feel overtaken by my emotions. Inaccurate. I always have felt different from other people. A little accurate. There's a little accurate. I felt a little different. Not always. I guess always no. But recently, yes. Always felt it. We'll go neutral then. Because I say recently, yes. And then always, no. So we'll go neutral. I like to analyze things from every angle. Not every angle. Most angles. I've always have a plan for what I would do if things go wrong. That's kind of accurate. I definitely I've got escape plans for, fires in the grocery store, shooters in the cafe. I've got escape plans. So yeah. Well, we'll go full. We'll go full. I avoid situations that bring up negative feelings. Inaccurate. I don't avoid those situations. Seek excitement. Accurate. A little less accurate than I think. Next step. I'm good at seeing the bright side of things when other people complain. Yeah. Yeah, that can be a little annoying to people too. I'll say something like, "Oh no, I don't even know, man." But yeah, that's actually might be me a problem in a personal relationship. How much I, how much I don't seem bothered by their complaints. By what? Don't hesitate to call people out when they're behaving badly. I hesitate, but I'll do it. Sometimes I go along with what other people want. Sometimes you should. People who say no, I don't just go along with it. You gotta get your hands off the rope. Is that what that is? Loosen up a little. People should follow the rules instead of doing what they feel like doing. Completely inaccurate. We should make the rules so that they're more in line with what we feel like doing, because we're creatures of the feelings, guys. Come on. I seek out relationships that offer me some type of protection. Certainly not. I can clearly visualize what could happen in the future. Well, let's go back here. I feel plenty protected by myself. I'm looking for love. I'm not looking for comfort because I already have comfort, frankly. I'm looking to be comfortable, but I'm not seeking that for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be comfortable in my relationship, but I'm not getting in a relationship to be comfortable. Can clearly visualize what could happen in the future. Yeah. What do you mean? I visualize all sorts of shit. Average people find me a bit weird. Oh, what the fuck is this average people nonsense? What? This is like average people. I don't know. But yeah, people find me a bit weird. I like to do things as I've always done them. Inaccurate. I like doing things different ways. I persist until a task is done. Neutral. I'm not opposed to a quit. But I like to finish things, yeah. I spend my time trying to discover and correct my faults and weaknesses. No, spend time. Yeah, don't spend. See that? Yeah. Yeah. Hold myself to very high standards. It's the thing about these personality tests is, and the thing about doing them in a public YouTube video is I feel a little like there's certain answers like, oh, well, you're self-centered if you say yes or no, or I don't want to rub people the wrong way, but I do think so. I do think that there are things I want to do because it would make me feel bad, eventually. And those are the sorts of standards. I think I don't know, but it's not like I hold myself to very high standards. And this question and this question, they both seem to be implying something about other people, or how me or the reader thinks about other people, like other people, like I hold myself to high standards, more so than most. That's what very high standard. They're saying more so than most people. I hold myself to very high standards, and that kind of question, I don't I don't like it. Because you can hold yourself to high, to high standards without that, connotation of other people don't, but yet still other people don't, you know. What the hell am I saying? The natural caretaker, inaccurate. Less inaccurate than I think. Neutral. I want to be a mother. I want people to admire me. Yeah, I want people to admire me. I'll be honest. Yeah. Want to achieve a lot in my life? We'll go there. You know, like I said, I've got ideas of success that an achievement that aren't necessarily career or fame oriented. If I'm honest, I feel like I'm a bit better than other people. That's inaccurate. I don't feel like that. Okay, so now okay. I don't feel yeah. There's okay, so now that question's here, I'm gonna be a little more, I don't know. Like I genuinely don't feel like I'm better than people, but I do want people to admire me. I do hold myself to a very high standard. Oh shit. Yeah, can I get that back? Yeah, okay. I feel since grief forever. No, inaccurate. I'm an unusual sort of person. See, now I feel like after I answered this, I can answer this with just a clearer conscience, I take time to understand things more deeply. See, okay, that's the thing. I take time to understand things more deeply than most people do. I feel like it'd be common to just think this question equals this question. But I don't think it's necessarily a good thing even to take time. And this is my answer. Take time to understand more deeply than most people do. Because there's certainly things every time you do something, you don't do something else, and everybody does some things more than most people. Probably everybody does half their things more than most people and half their things less than most people. That's just how it works. And you're somewhere on the scale of understanding things as averagely, above averagely, or less than average, or taking your time to understand. You're somewhere on the scale, and I think we all like to say that we're average, so we don't, people don't get upset that oh, you think you're better. I mean, well, we're all better at something than each other, So we gotta, including myself, we gotta get over this stuff, get over ourselves. It's important to be more prepared, for any emergency. It's not that important, I would say that. It's important to me. Oh, it says important to me. So yes. I distract myself from any sad feelings that arise. Inaccurate. I confront that shit. Get sad. I kind of like getting sad sometimes. I often make changes in my life. Actually, sometimes I do go for the distraction angle if it happens, over and over. I often make changes in my life when things get boring. Accurate. Tend to be more optimistic than most people. Accurate. I tell people what I think, even if it's hard to hear. Neutral. I mean, less. No. There's some people. I'm just telling how it is. Fuck you, man. You don't need to say everything. Something you say, tell people what you think, even if it's hard to hear, if it's important, but not if it's not important. Then you're just being a dick. I would rather follow the group than push for what I want. Generally, yes. Yes, I say. I feel most comfortable in organizations with a clear hierarchy. Yes, I would say so. Yeah, I would feel, yeah. I take measures to protect myself and loved ones from harm. No, generally I don't. Well, I don't speed. Make plans for many years into the future. Inaccurate. I'm unusually unique person. I would say so. See, that didn't. I just like trying to new methods or procedures. Procedures sounds freaking medical as hell. I would be fine getting the fresh medical procedure. I do like new methods. Well, I don't like fucking love it, but I think it's great. I focus on my responsibilities and duties. No. Well, yes. I read books that help me be more productive or better at what I do. Inaccurate. I don't do that. Maybe that'd be fire if I did, though. Well, no, I read some drama books every once in a while. Put a lot of pressure on myself to do things right. I'd say so. I would say yes. Do the right thing. Maybe not do things right, but do the right thing. I take initiatives to help other people and make their lives easier. Initiative. I don't think I do take initiative to do that. No. Put in the effort to make a good impression on other people. I put in the effort to make an impression on other people. I don't think it needs to be good. Set ambitious goals for myself. Inaccurate. I should, but I'm too scared to do that. I'm an important member of my social groups. Accurate. I'm an important member. I hate to be an unimportant. I think I can. I feel like an outsider. A little accurate. Sometimes. But that's mostly just like anxiety based, it feels when I feel like an outsider. It's not necessarily the truth. I find my mind to be a very interesting place. Accurate. My mind's dope as hell. I'm always aware of what can go wrong in a situation. Some of these questions are the same. I've got many ways of avoiding situations that get me down. Not avoiding. I've going accurate. Plus, I don't even know. I just get hit by what gets me down because I don't. Things that get me down aren't really pervading my life most of the time. It happens, a couple times a week, but not like every day I'll get down. I always up for a new adventure. Yeah, I believe that things usually work out for the best. Inaccurate. I believe, and I don't know. I think there was a question in the first round of personality quizzes where I said where I answered yes to I believe things for me will work out all right, as in like my future. I think that's different. I think in my case, I'm a privileged little boy who's, above average IQ wise. So it's, no issue. But not like in the world, things don't just work out for the best. I mean, there's tragedy. I'm just lucky. And and it's easy for me to be smart because of my circumstances, but things in the world do not. We need to help people. Stand up for what I believe, even if it upsets other people. I mean, not like to a ridiculous degree. I don't fucking I don't bend over backwards to make people feel all right, but I'll go neutral. Let other people take the lead. Yeah. Sometimes take the lead, but I let other people take the lead. What do you mean? They're taking the lead. If they take the lead, yeah, they took it. I just like people who disrupt things by breaking the rules. Inaccurate. I love people who disrupt things. Fuck yeah. Breaking the rules. They're the fucking sticklers for the rules, bro. I don't even know. Just freaking make alliances with people who can help me stay safe and secure. Alliances. Oh, such a great word, huh? I make alliances with people who can help me stay safe and secure. Do I do that? What's my alliance with AJ like? Yeah, I feel safe and secure with AJ. But not because of any sort of musculature he's got. I don't. There was one time. Oh, there was one time on the streets of Iowa City. Me and AJ we were walking around, and there were these two drunk frat guys wearing suits. They're probably pledges, is my guess. And they like freaking started asking us about how much we've had sex. Like, have you had sex? We and they were like, we have sex. Do you have sex? And that was like the summary of what they were saying. That was like a paraphrase. And I'm thinking, this is like freaking monkey stuff. Like, this is what animals do, Like, why are you doing this to that's because we were just like two little skinny guys walking down the street. I'm thinking this is ridiculous. And in that moment, AJ did not make me feel safe and secure because we were equal in our being bullied by those two guys. Yet he did make me feel safe and secure because he's AJ, and AJ's awesome. Like my friends, I never feel, yeah, like he didn't make me feel physically safe. Like I didn't feel like, oh, well, they can't beat me up because AJ's here. Like they probably could have beat us up. AJ maybe could have ran away. He's really fast. I don't think I could have run away. AJ probably could have run away, but he couldn't have taken me with him. But in our just daily lives, AJ, I mean, he makes me feel really safe. Great friend. Makes me feel safe in the friendship, safe in the world. He's great. So yeah, that's an alliance, I don't know. Yeah, we got an alliance. I'm often looking ahead towards what is coming next. Accurate. Like tonight's Rangers game. Let's go. Go Rangers. I have different interests than most people. No, I'm interested in music and baseball. Everybody loves sports and music. Inaccurate. The traditional way of doing things is the best way. Inaccurate. Responsible and reliable. Agreed. But mostly accurate. No. I'm reliable. I'm reliable. I mean, that's what I am. I have a lot of plans for how I can improve myself. No plans. Inaccurate. Well, mini accurate. I make mini plan. I don't need a plan. Just all right. I'm improving. Well, sometimes I do use a plan. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's some sort of, and in some aspects, like if I need to improve myself, like artistically, I need a plan or something, or I need to get a job. I need a plan, that kind of stuff. Get a plan. But it's like how I can be kind to others. You don't need a plan for that. You just gotta go. You just gotta hit the ground. Bottom line, you just gotta do it. Make sure that even small details are correct. Yes. No. Yes. Neutral. I enjoy caring for others and their needs. Yeah, I enjoy caring. Yeah. Having someone's needs to care about is awesome. Okay. I want to be a person others can look up to. Yeah. Well, look up to, I don't know. Neutral. I push myself to succeed. I make important contributions to my community. No. I rarely have strong emotions. Inaccurate. I feel like I never truly belong in social groups. Inaccurate. I love my friends. My friends are awesome. Like I belong a great deal. I want to learn as much as I can about how the world works. Fully accurate. Yeah, we're getting to I'm feeling just extreme about this whole new tab. It's important for me to understand what can go wrong in a situation. It's not important to me. I mean, I do it sometimes, but it's not really what can go wrong. It's like what can go wrong in my fantasy land. It's not really what's going to happen. I take like not even what could happen, basically. I take steps to ensure I don't feel sad or lonely. Yeah, I take steps. Yeah, take steps. Try new things. Keeps life interesting. Yeah. You can't disagree with that statement, can you? Like you could say, I don't like trying new things, but trying new things makes life interesting. Like that's not something you can disagree with. That can be inaccurate. You can say, I don't want to try new things, or I guess it could be inaccurate if you're like really depressed, I guess. Yeah, never mind. Erase what I said before that. I'm an upbeat person. Mostly accurate. I can get sad. I can get sad with the best of them, but default, I'm pretty happy, pretty upbeat. Usually, I can get down tempo sometimes. I vary my tempos. That's for sure. I'm usually the one who takes a stand when others won't. If others won't take a stand, you'll have a hard time getting me to take a stand. I'll be honest there. Other people have stronger opinions than I do. That's accurate. Everyone has a role to play in society and a duty to do their best. Everyone has a duty to do their best. Yeah. A role to play sounds a little dystopian. Do their best. Yeah, everybody should do their best. When you might say, how can you do your best when you don't have a role to play? I don't know, man, but you can. We'll go neutral there. It's like because one of the statements I agree with, one of them I disagree with. Both of them I feel strongly about. I'm concerned with protecting what I have, like my mound of gold I sit on every night. No, I have a good sense of what my future holds. No, I've got a poor sense of what my future holds. I'm an average person with ordinary likes and dislikes. I have ordinary likes and dislikes. I'm an average person because you can't be a person who's not average, right? I guess average in some things, not average in others. Neutral. All right, most no, a little accurate. Yeah. I try new ways of doing things, just see if they will work. Most of the time when I do something new, I'm not worried about whether it's going to work. Well, maybe. I'll go inaccurate. A great deal of willpower. I've got a decent amount of willpower. Self-improvement is a major interest of mine. Yeah, I'm interested. Was this it? Oh. Am I going to do this? I don't want to do those. I don't see these results. Oh. Well, I don't know. Number 9. Peaceful harmony with my environment. Okay, yeah. I'm a 9. Okay. I'm not much of a 6 or an 8. People loving this, man. 4.9 out of 5 stars, 10,000 reviews. Oh, Faith, Jake, Joe Wise Davis. Everybody is loving this, man. What is the 1-star people? Can I sort by 1-star? Wish I could find the 1-stars. Man, I wish I could find the one. I want to see what they want, man. What? All right. All right. I record this on Zoom. I hope I can figure out a way to upload this to YouTube. Thanks for watching.